Come on, bro.
During that time.
This nigga said that's one of the hardest Wayne lines ever. I keep a house full, nigga call me Bob Saget. That's
During
one of
that
the hardest.
time, bro.
That's one of the hardest lines ever,
bro.
Everybody has their
He
time.
probably ain't trying like that no more, bro.
He done said everything there is to say, bro. He ain't got no more to say. But welcome back, everybody. This is the Insensitive Podcast. This is episode 59. You checked this 59, right? Did you check? I think it is 59. This is episode 59 of the Insensitive Podcast. Everyone that hit that play button today, thank you and welcome back to another episode. I am P. That is Brandon. What up, nigga? It's 59, all right? Before we keep going with it. I think it is 59. All right, yeah. So welcome back again, everyone. Hit that. Everyone that's here today, hit that play button. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like and subscribe. We are on YouTube every single Wednesday. Everyone that has subscribed to the channel already, thank you. Audio episodes. You said what?
We appreciate all your support. Y'all keep continuing fucking with us. You know, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, man. Audio episodes every Tuesday. Apple Podcast, Spotify, SoundCloud. We both coming in with a heavy heart today with a lot of shit that has gone on in the past week since we were last here. So excuse us if our energy is a little low later on, because there's a lot of fucked up shit that we talk about a lot of fucked up shit every week, but we coming with a heavy heart today. There's a lot of the serious stuff we gonna discuss in the podcast a day later. Yeah. I think that's it. We got a lot of shit to talk about today. Another eventful weekend for me. Oh shit, Jesus Christ! Shout out everybody. If y'all see my Instagram story, you saw I ain't have a mask on. I was in the little place I was in because I know niggas. Because I know we talk shit all the time about people that don't wear their mask and shit. But we sanitized. We went to
a hypocrite, guys.
We went to a karaoke bar and lounge. We had a little private room. We sanitized the whole fucking room, and everybody we was with.
I seen in one of the videos you was sneezing on people.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they
a little kid walked up to you. Hey, are you pretty out?
They took people's temperatures at the door and shit. But I had a good time, man. Shout out Ryan, my baby, Gloria, Roy, Stephanie, Donald, who both have been on here. Marquise, Christine, Trinity. Shout out all y'all, man. We had a good ass time. Yeah, man. It was a good time. Had a lot of fun. I'm glad Brandon didn't go because a lot of shit happened. So I wanted him to go with it. Yeah,
I had a party of my own.
Yeah. Oh, okay, really?
Oh.
This nigga. We got a lot of shit to talk about today. We really don't have a lot of shit for music, but everything else later on. We'll get all the fun stuff out the way first, and then we'll get into the more serious stuff later in the episode. So, yeah, man, let's get into it. We're going to start in the music segment today, then we'll do Would You Rather. Brandon's got some Would You Rather shit that we'll do after music. I got a couple questions I'll ask after it. We'll get into What's Trending. Entertainment segment after What's Trending. Fuck You segment after entertainment segment. Got some serious shit to talk about. Y'all know I always separate the serious shit from what's trending, so we'll talk about some serious stuff that's going on after that. We will get into sports, a lot of sports shit to talk about. These niggas said fuck playing. These niggas said fuck the playoffs. For a day. We gonna talk about that shit in sports, and then
Commissioner LeBron.
After sports, we gonna close out. You said I didn't mention LeBron.
I said because of Commissioner LeBron. Bro.
Yeah, President LeBron. Then we'll close after sports. Yeah, let's get into it.
Damn, bro, I wish Chris had came.
Yeah, because Chris was supposed to come. Our NBA insider.
What you mean about LeBron? Fuck you mean?
Yeah, he probably would have. Chris is our NBA insider. He was supposed to be here today. He couldn't make it. He'll be on another one later. But yeah, I wanted Chris to join us talking about this. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, man. All right, so we're going to start off in the music segment. So what's the first thing I got? The song I just played in the music segment. We talked about Big Sean's album, Detroit 2. It is dropping this Friday. I believe that is September 4th. Detroit 2. He released the first single with him and Nipsey Hussle. That is what I played in the beginning. It is called Deep Reverence. Big Sean, I'm sorry. Because we talked a lot of shit like me. Yeah, nigga, you gotta apologize too, nigga. Because you was talking shit too, bro.
We're gonna wait to hear the rest of the album.
Yeah, we gotta wait to hear the rest of the album. But that song sounded good. That song sounded really good. It was good to hear Nipsey. It sounded really good. This song was played.
Sean didn't write Nipsey's bars, so.
But Sean went in too.
I mean, he did.
Sean might have went in harder than Nipsey to me, honestly. Rest in peace, Nipsey, but I'm just being honest. Yeah, he might have went in.
I'll wait to see the rest of the album. It's just, I don't know, man. Sometimes Sean, he just.
But you like the song?
I do like the song. I do actually like the song. I like it a lot.
Yeah, okay.
That shit was hard.
So you're not going to apologize?
Sorry.
We said last week that we might have been wrong about that top 10 shit, too. We forgot Lil Baby.
Oh,
we didn't say Lil Baby. There's a couple niggas in there that we might have been wrong about because we would say Brandon. No, you said that shit. Brandon said he said that Big Sean was the top 10. I asked if Big Sean top 10 right now. We were pretty much saying we don't get excited about Big Sean dropping projects.
But bro,
like that.
I still. With that being said, I'm not gonna put that in there. As far as you gotta be consistent if you want to be in the top 10, bro.
So when he drops an album, what do you mean as far as that?
Consistent, bro. You gotta be like.
So you gotta drop an album every year.
Not every year. Kendrick don't drop another album every year, but it doesn't wow me like how.
Well, then Kendrick's not consistent by your definition.
Okay, well I'm not saying like I'm saying like when you come in and you drop a project, you had to be like wow me. I don't feel like I have that with a lot of his like some of his.
Okay,
albums.
you're saying consistency as far as rapping, like bars and like actually. Okay, I agree with that. But yeah, the song.
But that goes hand in hand with him dropping stuff too. Cause how are we gonna get that? How are we gonna get that if he ain't really dropping anything like that? He's been taking a bigger gap than a lot of.
I'm sure he's gonna tell you why he was gone for so long. He said He said in the song that him and Janae lost a baby.
Oh shit!
He mentioned saying that.
Oh yeah, I forgot he did say that. He did an interview.
He said something about Kendrick. I gotta find the lyrics.
That the shit was just a miscommunication.
Yeah, we talked about it on here. Big Sean finally addresses whether he actually had beef with Kendrick. Where's the fucking lyrics?
I don't know.
I don't want to play the song. But I might have to play the song. Damn, these niggas doing the whole fucking history. It's fucking articles. I'm gonna have to go through the song. He said something pretty much what Brandon said. I had to fucking reach out to Kendrick. It was miscommunication, shit like that. I don't see what the miscommunication was when a nigga's calling you a little bitch on the hook of a song, saying the shit over and over again. I don't see what the miscommunication is behind that. I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to play it on here, but I don't know where it's at. I don't want to.
Or you could just look at the lyrics, huh?
I just tried to find out if I can see the shit. Oh, wait. Hold on. There it is. I found it. Hey.
After what happened to Nipsey, I reached out to Kendrick. There wasn't even no real issues there to begin with.
Yeah.
After what happened to Nipsey, I reached out to Kendrick. It wasn't even no real issues there to begin with.
Lack of communication and wrong information from people fueled by the ego. It's like mixing flames with diesel. Energy.
Ooh. It's like mixing flames with diesel. This guy.
Like Vin Diesel?
I don't think that's what he's talking about. Big Sean, he released another song today. It is called Harder Than My Demons.
That's a hard-ass title.
He actually played a snippet of that on his IG story. That Nipsey Hussle song was actually played during that Hit Boy and Boy Wonder Beat battle. That was that because Hit Boy produced that song. The one with him and Nipsey. That song was played on that beat battle. Nigga, we talked about this song right here. This is Harder Than My Demons. His flow, remember we saying it sounded like
no more breaks, dog.
Not that.
Hard working me, shit if it ain't smart. I'ma run the plan to the max.
Oh, Money in the Grave. That's what it was.
I'm in the mirror looking at it, work hard.
Remember the flow? Sounds like Money in the Grave.
It's time to break hearts. I don't take disrespect, I take charge. I'm in the mirror looking at it, work hard.
But that's Harder Than My Demons.
Did we talk about that?
Yeah, we talked about that. He played this on his IG story, and we were talking about how people were saying that it sounded very similar to the flow of Drake's Money in the Grave.
What, a couple months ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a couple months ago. So yeah, he put that out, Harder Than My Demons. So his album, he's ready to drop Detroit 2 this Friday. Brandon's right. I want to hear the album. The song with Nipsey Hussle sounds good, but I do want to hear the album. So next week, I'm pretty sure we'll both listen to it and we'll give our reviews on that.
We'll see how it is.
Yeah, that shirt is hard. The Harder Than My Demons shit, that shit's hard.
That shit is pretty hard.
It's a hard shirt. Alright, what we got next? I saw this earlier. I didn't even have this written down, but I saw this earlier. Drake has assisted 32 artists to their highest top 100 position at the time. This list, let me read this again. Drake has assisted 32 artists to their highest Hot 100 position.
5 this year, right?
5 this year, was it?
It's 5 this year.
Yeah, they got all the stats, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is 5 this year. 3 in 2019, 3 in 2018, 7.
You know how convenient it is that I think I seen 6ix9ine or some shit. He had brought up. I think he was addressing Dirk.
Oh yeah.
He was just like, you wouldn't have been top chart if it wasn't Drake. A lot of these people wouldn't, and he said a lot of people wouldn't be top chart
if it wasn't for Drake.
If it wasn't for Drake.
But Dirk responded and said that Nigga, you had Nicki on that song, that one song, that troll shit, and that shit went number 1. What the fuck was that? The Ice Maker? Yeah, he had.
But he still had consistent number 1s either way, bro.
Who? Dirk?
Oh, you're talking about Dirk?
No, I'm talking about Dirk responded to 6ix9ine and said, "Nigga,
but I'm saying like 6ix9ine had.
That was his first number 1, I think. That was his first number 1. That was his first number 1 song. That troll shit. He didn't have a number 1 song before that.
Oh.
That was his first number 1. I think it was that song to Nicki Minaj. I'm pretty sure that was a song, but whatever song did go number 1, that was the only one. I don't know if it was that one or whatever it was, but whatever song it was, it did. That was the only one that went number 1. The list for Drake includes Travis Scott, The Weeknd, Kendrick Lamar, Future, A$AP Rocky, Lil Baby, Meek Mill, Playboi Carti, 2 Chainz, 21 Savage, DJ Khaled, Party Next Door, Lil Durk, Rick Ross, and more. 6 artists he's assisted multiple times. French Montana twice, Party Next Door 3 times, Rick Ross twice. Sampha, the artist that was singing on Don't Think About It Too Much, he did that for him twice. Travis Scott twice, Future twice. 18 artists had never charted before on the Hot 100. This includes A$AP Rocky, French Montana, Giggs, Georgia Smith, Summer Walker, The Weeknd, Wizkid. So the Drake effect is real, y'all. They said the Drake stimulus is real.
It's real. It's real. So you just can't automatically, when you associate Drake with anything that, as far as music goes, it's gonna be big. So I think a lot of that shit is just true.
What if I said Drake? Somebody said, "What if I said Drake is the best rapper?" Okay, you said it. Yeah, you said it, nigga. Nobody gives a fuck. 6 songs assisted multiple artists at once. Damn. He has 6 songs that assisted multiple artists to their highest Hot 100 position at once.
At one time?
I'm on one. He did it for DJ Khaled, Rick Ross, Lil Wayne doesn't count. Fucking Problems, One Dance, Get It Together with Georgia Smith, Portland with Travis Scott and Quavo, Demons that was just on, what's the name of that shit he just put out? What was the name of the album he just put out? Fuck, what was the name of that shit?
I don't remember.
Dark Lane demo tapes, I think. Demons with Fabio Foreign and Sosa Geek. The Drake effect is real, y'all. It's real. He did this shit 5 times this year, 3 times last year.
Biggest artist of his generation, bro. To be real.
He might be the biggest artist of all time.
Yeah. He
might be and we talked about this stats all the time. I just pull up random Drake stats all the time about shit like this. Like, he does this shit. He has more hits than anybody ever. He does this shit. So yeah, anybody hating on Drake, Chris, just stop. He respects Drake in that regard. He just doesn't respect Drake as a rapper. That's all it is. He doesn't respect Drake as a rapper because he says that he stole his flow from what's that nigga's name? I don't even know the nigga's name, Chris. Who the fuck did you say he stole his flow from? What's the nigga name? Damn, what's the nigga? I really forgot his name, Chris. I'm not even playing. I'm really not even playing. I can't think of the nigga's name. Fuck, I can't think of his name. But yeah. So yeah, that's all we got for that. Nas has responded. Well, he hasn't responded. The Breakfast Club asked him a question. We talked about Nas' album last week and him versus Jay-Z, why Jay-Z keeps releasing projects on the same day as Nas or singles or whatever. He just put out a song the other day with Pharrell, but it's not a coincidence anymore that Jay-Z keeps doing this. We talked about this last week. Charlemagne from the Breakfast Club, of course Charlemagne was going to ask Nas if they interviewed Nas.
Shit.
And this is what Nas said.
Jay-Z releases projects. Do you think Jay-Z releases projects on your album, release dates on purpose?
That's what everybody says every time.
I saw 50 say that to Wu Kid. I see a little meme going around.
No, I think maybe there's an energy that we both have where we feel like we work around the same time, and then the time.
They said Stillmatic came out December 18th. They said Jay released Unplugged. Then he said Street Disciple November 30th. Then Collision Course. Nas' greatest hits, American Gangster. Nasir, Everything Is Love. The Lost Tapes, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Lion King.
That's where it got stupid. With the Lion King. The Lion King soundtrack is when it gets kind of stupid.
And Right. Was an entrepreneur.
Well, what's Collision Course? That's an album?
The Linkin Park joint, yeah.
Oh, word. Yo, bro, that's a hell of a that's some coincidence.
Nah, bro.
Do you think
Nas is not a coincidence, bro. He kept it cool though. I respect him for keeping it cool because he could have said something different.
Unless
Nas knows. I think he knows.
Jay-Z wanted him to keep it cool. Dun dun dun.
I think that I think Nas knows that the nigga's doing this shit on purpose. I think the thing is, Nas has always kept it cool. When have we ever seen Nas take it over the top or just do some outlandish stupid shit? Nas has always kept it cool.
Never.
He always keeps it cool.
Nas ain't like that.
We saw him go off when him and Jay were beefing. I mean, we saw what he did with Ether and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. But
for real.
This ain't no coincidence. I think it's cool that he kept it cool. He could have said something a lot different, but I don't know, man. I would be mad. I would feel some type of way about that, but obviously he didn't show that publicly. So
I mean, just thinking about what he said, like working around the same time. Come on, man, bro.
Jay-Z, like I said last week, we hardly ever get Jay-Z albums anymore. We don't hardly ever get Jay-Z music anymore.
Like you don't believe that, but I mean, he kept, like I said, he kept it cool. Can't really
be too mad at him for that, I guess.
Just whatever.
What we got next? Okay, so like I just said,
I don't know what we got next.
Lil Wayne releases his classic mixtape, No Ceilings. He released it on streaming. Well, he released it on streaming on Friday. This mixtape came out in 2009, I believe. It was either 2009 or 2010. Let me see. What, nigga? I remember we was going to Maxwell. October 31st, 2009. Halloween 2009. That was senior year of high school.
Damn, that shit was hard back then.
Senior year.
That shit in Maxwell bus.
All right, so the problem with this is he didn't get a lot of clearances.
What?
He didn't get a lot of clearances for this shit because there's only 12 songs on here. He added Kobe Bryant, his tribute song to Kobe Bryant after they beat their Orlando Magic in the finals, and that year, I think 2009. He put this on No Ceilings. That wasn't originally on this mixtape. How many songs does No Ceilings originally have? So let's say it's 11 that's on here.
Is it 16 or 17?
It might be. Damn, 21.
Was it 21?
21 fucking songs. There's a skit that's not on here. There's 2 skits that's not on there. What is missing? I'm gonna get into what's missing in a second, but I know I joke about Lil Wayne. He needs to retire and stop putting out music because we talked about it. I think last week he said he's gonna release No Ceilings, the second No Ceilings, and the Carter 6. Which one he just put out? 5? Yeah, Carter 6. And I was like, Wayne, nobody wants to hear this shit. You need to retire. Just going back and listening to No Ceilings again on Friday when that shit came out, I was just like, dog, this nigga was fucking unbelievable, bro. This nigga is literally unbelievable, dog.
Don't, just because you make a sequence album to that previous one, that don't mean it's gonna be any better. Your flow isn't automatically as far as it automatically ain't gonna change from how you've been doing the past couple songs, anything like that.
Yeah, it's not
just like when we heard, the Carter, like the Carter 3 was fire.
I say all that because Wayne, I say it all the time. There's nothing more that Wayne can say to me anymore. There's nothing more I want to hear from Lil Wayne anymore.
Well, we can say the same about Drake.
But Drake shit his music still sounds good.
True.
To me, Lil Wayne's music doesn't sound good anymore. That high pitch, I can go in the pussy. Like nobody wants to hear all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear all that high pitch rapping and talking about pussy every fucking line. Like nobody wants to hear all that shit. But I know you're a legend. I say you're a top 5 rapper all time. Like this is the argument that I'll have with anybody. Lil Wayne is a top 5 rapper all time. Just going back and listening to this mixtape. This nigga be saying shit that nobody would ever think. Like this nigga
over the head.
Bro, this nigga's rhymes and bars was, bro, back in the day, this nigga's shit was so good, bro. Like this, No Ceilings might be his best mixtape.
I mean, just like we talked about before, fucking Wayne was the generation before Drake. He ruled that generation.
Yeah. Ain't it crazy that he signed the nigga that took the baton out of him? Ain't that some shit?
I guess he really saw just the potential in Drake, bro.
Yeah, because a lot of people didn't. Yeah. Drake said something about that like a week or two ago on his Instagram, that Wayne believed in him when nobody else called, nobody else believed in him and shit like that. But
a lot of people pass on him. Yeah, Akon, Trey Songz.
Yeah. Niggas is all whack. Nah, I think I probably would. I mean, back then nobody was really talking about the type of shit that Drake was talking about, so I can kind of see why nobody's.
Or probably gave somebody who can sing and try to rap.
It wasn't that popular at the time. There was people that would do it, but it wasn't as popular as Drake made it. Yeah. I want to say that. Yeah, I'll definitely say that. But yeah, so speaking of No Ceilings, so I'm going to take that and I'm going to transition to Jay-Z for a second. I think I talked about it last week or the week before, how when we were doing the Rick Ross versus 2 Chainz battle the other day and we were playing the fucking songs a couple weeks ago, how we played a million fucking songs and the only fucking song that got flagged was Fuck With Me You Knew I Got It, Jay-Z song off of Magna Carta, Holy Grail. That was literally the only song that got flagged. YouTube wouldn't even let me fucking put the video up. Because sometimes if you have a song in your video on YouTube, for those that don't know how YouTube works, they'll flag your shit, but they'll still let you put it on your video. They'll just say that you can't get paid for this video if you're on YouTube getting paid for your videos. You can have the song, but you can't get paid for your videos. That Jay-Z shit, that wasn't even an option. It wasn't you can't get paid, you can have the song up. It was you either take this shit out you take this part out of the video, or you mute it. And I talked about this. I chose to mute it, and I should have just took it out. But it was only 30 seconds, so there's like 30 seconds of that episode that's missing when we're playing that song. Jay-Z don't fucking play around when it comes to his music. Let me say that. So that's one thing. 2, I'm not gonna get into this, but I just want to mention it because this goes with this. How this nigga don't play about his business. Joe Budden's podcast. He's going through a whole situation right now where he's about to leave Spotify. He told a quick story about how he's going to how he wanted to go to Tidal for his podcast because they only have like a couple episodes left, and they're gonna be off Spotify. He asked Jay-Z because Joe wants proper analytics and data for his podcast from the whatever DSP he's on because he wants to know the truth. He wants to be able to see the true value of his podcast. So he asked Jay-Z if he can get the analytics and data that he wants. Guess what Jay-Z said? Nigga, no.
Damn.
He said, no. You can't. Joe said that he respects Jay-Z for telling him the truth because he said that he talked to some white people for Tidal and they said the opposite. They said, yeah, you can get the shit, but they were lying. Yeah. So he said Jay kept it real with him. Yeah. He's like, no, you can't get the shit you want. I'm not doing it.
They were just saying that so you can get on the platform.
Jay-Z kept it real with him. This no ceiling shit. Like I just said, there's songs missing off of the original track list. Let me tell you 2 songs that are missing. Death of Auto-Tune and Run This Town.
Oh, wow.
Not the only 2 songs that are missing, but those are 2 prominent songs off No Ceilings mixtape that are missing. That are both on Jay-Z's The Blueprint 3. Were they both? Yeah. I know DOA was, yeah.
Bro,
Run This Town was on?
Jay-Z's a smart man, bro.
But my thing is, I'm like, damn, nigga, you couldn't even give Wayne the clearance, bro? You couldn't give the clearance to Wayne?
Bro, he ain't gonna do that, bro. He's just too smart. He protecting himself, bro. Shit that he built up from the ground up, bro.
I found that funny when I saw those 2 songs. I'm like, damn, this nigga couldn't even give the clearance to Wayne on 2 fucking songs.
I would assume that just Jay-Z so far ahead as far as thinking that he knows if I open this door, there's gonna be a lot of other stuff that can go wrong or kind of fuck me up if I do this shit in the long run. There's a reason for him not to do that, bro. But he's not just doing it just to do it.
But Wayne is a legendary artist, and he's helped Wayne out with shit in the past too. But I don't know. Maybe there's more to that than just Jay-Z just saying no for the clearance shit. But I do kind of tie the end with Joe Budden saying when he said this shit you can't play no fucking Jay-Z songs on YouTube. Like there's albums you can't find. Like there's a lot of Jay-Z songs that are not on YouTube. You can't play his songs on YouTube. They'll cut your shit out. They'll block your shit. You can't. This nigga don't play. I say all that to say this nigga Jay-Z don't fucking play. And I got all the respect in the world for Jay-Z as a businessman. Like Jay-Z is to me he is the best rapper of all time. To me, that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people disagree with that, but he is the best rapper of all time to me. We can have that conversation another day, but. I was listening to one of his old interviews the other day. That nigga is so smart, bro. That's a smart man, dog. That's a smart nigga. He does a lot of shit the right way. The shit that he stands for, the shit that he wants black people to stand for. Just niggas business in general. Like that's a smart nigga, dog. That's my favorite part of this fucking movie.
Yeah.
She driving the car.
Is it really?
No.
This guy.
The movie ended. But yeah, man, I just want to say that about Jay-Z. That's all we got for music, man. That's really all we got. We ain't really got a lot else. I don't know why you ain't clear the shit for Wayne, but I respect you. Because I said some shit last week about the Nas shit. I was like, this bitch ass nigga ain't clean. I was just joking. I fuck with Jay-Z. That's my nigga.
He wasn't joking, Jay.
That's my nigga. Jay, I fuck with you.
You don't have to. We don't have to bring him.
That's my. That's my nigga. That's all we got for music. Brandon is gonna do the Would You Rather. We gonna get all the fun shit out the way first, y'all. So go ahead, sir.
Would you rather work a morally questionable job that makes a lot of money, or a job that helps a lot of people but doesn't make a lot of money or make much
Say
money?
that one more time.
Would you rather work a morally questionable job that makes you a lot of money, or a job that helps a lot of people but doesn't make much money?
a morally what
questionable
job? A morally questionable job that I make a lot of money. No, if it's questioning my morals, no, I'm taking the other one. If I have to question, like, nah. If I have to sit there and question why I'm doing this shit, yeah. If it's wired, nah. And I'm just making a lot of money, nah. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing something like that. Yeah. Just because of money, nah. I'd rather. I mean, it'd be fucked up taking the other option. Like, I'm not making a lot of money, but I'm helping. I mean, at least you're helping people. I think, and you're always rewarded. People are always rewarded for the shit they do behind closed doors and helping people and shit like that. Like, God, that's God's decision. How Kendrick said that. The way that you're rewarded for shit like that, that's God's decision. Just do what you feel is right in your heart, and you'll be rewarded. Universe will always reward you. Yeah, Brandon's gonna say the opposite because he's a bitch ass nigga.
I would go with the same thing. It's not any different. So
it's not any different. Okay,
not different. I wouldn't work. Something, especially my morals. I wouldn't question it. Or something that's gonna fucking question my morals. This is a good question because I know. I know what you gonna pick.
I want to see. Write it down.
Would you rather
fucking cheater? Write down what I'm gonna say. Here, write it down. Write down.
Bitch, I already know what you gonna say.
No, I want to see if you're lying. Write it down,
bro.
I'm gonna stab you nigga in the neck like that nigga did on fucking Goodfellas.
Would you rather go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught?
Who would pick going to jail for 4 years for something that you didn't do? Who would pick that? Why would I want to go to jail for 4 years for something that I didn't do?
Shit.
That's what you would pick?
Either way it goes, I'm not going to jail.
So you picking the second one?
Even if I did something wrong, I ain't going to jail.
So you picking the second one?
I'm picking the second one.
Yeah. So which one you thought I was going to pick? Second one or first one?
Because you want to go to jail?
I'm not trying to go to jail and get fucked in the ass, nigga.
That's exactly.
This guy, bro. You think I would enjoy that? This nigga.
That's why I said it.
This nigga's gay. So this nigga's on that gay shit today, y'all. This nigga is tripping, dog. No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna go to jail for 4 years and shit that I did do. I'm not doing that.
All right.
This guy.
Let me pick. Oh, this is actually a real serious question.
Okay.
Would you rather be held in high regard by your parents or your friends?
By my parents? Fuck y'all.
Damn.
I'll say my parents.
Did you see your mommy or daddy?
Yeah, I'd say my parents. I mean, I care about y'all's acceptance and shit too, but I mean, if I had to pick one, I'm picking my parents.
I'd pick neither. Fuck y'all. No, let me stop playing. Nah, I'd pick my parents too, but at the end of the day, even your parents, even your parents don't know what's best. Only you know what's best.
Yeah, that's true. That's it. Or you got more?
You can go either way. We can do one more.
I'm trying to see if I can find some.
Bitch. Let me see if I can give you a hard one. I got another one here.
Alright. Ooh, this is a good one. I found a good one. Go ahead.
Alright. Would you rather be happy and content but not achieve much, or never be satisfied but achieve a lot? Yeah, what you want, bitch?
The happiness is the most important thing, dog. So I'm going with the first one. Happiness is the most important thing. I mean, you could be fucking the richest nigga in the world and be the most unhappy motherfucker on earth, miserable and shit like that. And I always say on this podcast, I'm only taking that from the niggas that have done it. Because all these niggas that are celebrities and Jim Carrey and fucking J. Cole and Kendrick and all these celebrities that say that they still unhappy through all their success, sometimes it's just... I gotta take their word for it because I haven't been that successful. So
guess what, bitch? I think the opposite.
Okay.
I would. It says never be satisfied but achieve a lot. I'd put achieving a lot over being.
Oh, okay. I heard it wrong. So read the question one more time. Read it one more time to make sure I heard it wrong.
Yeah, bro.
Read it one more time. I want to make sure I heard it wrong.
Would you rather be happy and content but not achieve much? Or never be satisfied but achieve a lot?
Never be satisfied. Yeah, I did hear it wrong. Okay, so I heard it wrong. Did I hear it wrong?
He trying
no,
to be
twin. No, I didn't.
He trying to be twins and shit with me, bro.
I'm tripping. I think I did hear it right. Never be satisfied with achieve a lot. So what?
You like Patrick?
But it's like what do you?
The opposite side of the room to sweep in the Krusty Krab when he got hired. That dude came up to him. He's like, "Hey, bud, just blowing from stupid town." Did you?
My thing is, I'm sticking with my answer.
I'm not.
So you're not sticking with your
answer? No, I'm sticking with my answer. Yeah, but I'm not going with that answer.
You're achieving a lot, but you're not satisfied. So what's the point of What are you getting out of your achievements?
What do I need to get? Why do I need to get something? What if there's other people that get stuff out of me achieving stuff?
That's true, but that's not the only reason that you would be. That's not the only thing you would want.
When you think about the greater good, if you can achieve a lot and help a lot of people, but you're never truly satisfied, I'll outweigh that by doing as much as I can.
For people that might not give a fuck about you, though.
I mean, if you achieve a lot, then technically you might have helped them.
But you're not satisfied with what you achieve. You're not even satisfied by what you achieve. That's what they're saying. You're not even satisfied by what you achieve. Even if you are helping people, you're not even satisfied.
It might not ever be enough, but that doesn't downplay your achievement. You might
but
just
it's saying
not
that
be
you're
happy.
not even satisfied.
Who cares if you're not satisfied? If it's still a lot that you're doing for what you set forward to do, then it doesn't matter. Never satisfied is subjective to you, not to other people looking in. Other people looking in could see it as he achieved a lot. He should be happy.
But you're not. Okay,
but what does that have to do with them?
Fuck them. Fuck them niggas.
You gotta think outside the box, dog.
Nigga, what I'm saying is you're gonna
what I'm saying is fuck you.
You're saying that it would be greater to do shit for other people. A lot of people do shit for people that don't even give a fuck. Ungrateful motherfuckers.
Well, guess what?
You should be more focused on your life and you should be more happy about yours. That's what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying, but my answer still the same.
You bitch. I'm joking. That's all you got. But yeah, that was a good one. I did hear it right. I thought I heard it wrong, but I did hear it right. That was a good one. I'm taking the first one.
Nah.
What did I say now? Read what I said. What was my answer?
I'm gonna weed it. Hold on.
Weed it. Yeah, weed it out.
Would you rather? Would you rather be happy and content? Happy and content, but not achieve much. You ain't gonna achieve
Even if I didn't achieve much, I achieved something. They're just saying not achieve much.
That's true. That's true.
Nah, it's too late.
I'm not changing it. I'm still going.
Alright, I got one. Bitch. Would you rather die in 20 years with no regrets or die in 50 years with many regrets?
Damn, how old am I? Fuck that. I'm gonna still die young.
So you'll be 48 with no regrets, or you'll die at 78 with many regrets.
Damn, bro, that's young as fucking die.
I would say 50 years with many regrets because that would be at 78 years old. Knock on wood. I want to live longer than that. But I would say because even though I have many regrets, that's another 50 years of knowledge that I gained that I can still pass to my sons and let them know.
That's true.
That's another 50 years of knowledge that I could pass on to my sons of shit that I fucked up with. So
you know what? You've swayed me to pick that answer as well. Thank you so much.
Ooh, look at my influence. Ooh. Yeah, 48, that's young.
Yeah, 48 is
fucking young.
Bro.
With no regrets.
You know what? Chad Boseman was 43.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see if I found another one. Would you rather be poor? Wait, what did it say? Would you rather be poor but help people or become incredibly rich by hurting people? That's easy. Would you
rich by hurting people?
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather be feared?
Nah.
I'm trying to skim through them real quick. I think that should be it though. Would you rather be in debt for $100,000 or never be able to make more than $3,500 a month? Oh, that's a good one. I just came across that.
I'm gonna be in debt for $100K. Fuck that. No, I'll be alright. I'll climb out.
Or never be able to make more than $3,500 a month. Yeah.
For the lifetime?
Yeah, for your lifetime.
Bitch, I'm never getting out.
Yeah, I'll take the first one. I'm definitely taking the first one. I am definitely taking that first one. A lot of these shits are too long. I'll try to do one more. Would you rather live without hot water? No, that's fucking stupid. That. Would you rather find... Oh, we said that one. Alright, that's it. Good job finding those. Fucking bitch, this nigga right here. This nigga be on that weird shit, boy. So that's all we have for the Would You Rather segment. So we're gonna move on here. I got a couple questions. Or I got one question and then I'll read a tweet that I saw that I thought was interesting.
Here we go, guys.
First question I saw on Instagram. I talked about this with Ryan on Saturday. Is $28 enough to take a woman on a date?
The first date?
On a date.
Kind of date.
A date!
Talking about
what is your definition of a date?
Steak.
Fucking? Movies.
28 divided by 2 is 14.
If you got $28, you gonna have to figure. You gonna have to fuck it. It's gonna be options. It ain't gonna be we can go to the movies. We can do this. We can do that. No, it's gonna be options. But is $28 enough to take a woman on a date? I think it is. I think it's possible. I know a lot of you fucking.
Oh, you're saying like if it's enough, not like if it's enough for me.
Is it enough to take a girl on a date? It's 20. If you got $28 in your pocket, is that enough to take you and your girl on a date?
That's more than enough, yeah. If you saying
a lot of you bougie hoes don't think so.
Who said that?
I just know a lot of bitches don't think so. I want to go to the comments.
Well,
T.I. commented. I just seen T.I.'s comment. He said, only if you're creative. What the fuck is T.I. talking about?
What do you mean only if you create? Bro, the movies is like $30. 30, what is it, $20? $20.
Yeah, but 2 tickets, y'all ain't gonna get no popcorn. You can get 1 popcorn and a soda. Can you get 1 popcorn and a soda for $8?
Probably now.
Because the 2 tickets gonna be $20 just to get into the theater. Y'all can buy some candy and shit.
Or sneak in and just use the money for the food.
This nigga. $28 is more than enough for a date. You can go to fucking
go bowling.
Who got the 2 for $20 shit? Applebee's?
I don't think they got no more, bro.
A 2 for $25? They do have that.
What the fuck? Yo, why you eye twitching? Yo, this dude is tweaking.
I hate this guy. Yo,
this man's over here like,
who got the 2 for $20? That's Applebee's, right? I was trying to wink at you, let you know I got $28, nigga. That's funny. That is funny. But $28 is more than enough to take a woman on a date. If anybody that doesn't think so, you just being bougie and high maintenance. Applebee's has a 2 for $25. I don't know if you're gonna have enough for tip. Your meal might come up to $28 if y'all get the 2 for $25.
You better do that shit that Dave Chappelle did.
What?
He was trying to budget and shit.
Oh yeah, with the $8. Yeah, yeah. Well, you ain't gonna be able to
get a hot dog or some shit.
That's just fucked up. This nigga had $8 and made the bitch get a hot dog. Hold on, I got that shit. Hold up. I think I got that shit saved. Come on, Instagram.
Yo, he was.
Happy Palace?
How about a hot dog? Huh?
This nigga has $8.
Hot salad.
We're gonna get you.
Could I have a hot salad with
$6
and sauerkraut, please?
Sauerkraut's 50 cents extra.
Oh, $5.50.
I have not had a hot dog in so long.
Come on, let's get at it, man. Can I get a drink with that?
$4.50.
Yes. Could I have a Pepsi, please?
Anything for you, sir? No.
He could have got something.
Greedy bastard.
He could have got something. He had $4.50 left. He could have got a hot dog. The hot dog was $2. I remember those days, boy. Oh man, I remember those days. Damn, I got a Kendrick.
There at that point.
I got a Kendrick leak right here.
Oh what?
A Kendrick leak. I don't think I can't play it though because it'll flag me.
I don't know who said that $28 is not enough.
$28 is enough.
Somebody real high maintenance, or I guess a lot of females must think like that.
Yeah, $28 is
then
enough.
what is the amount that
what do you think
a man to spend on you for me essentially going to get to know you and feel you out?
I want to ask a girl this question. Who can we call? Can we call somebody?
Bro, haven't you been on a date and you just that first date you just like, yo, I'm not feeling her, fuck it.
My mama not gonna answer the phone. I want to call somebody
Call
and ask
your mom.
them. She's not gonna answer.
Call your mommy.
She
I bet
gonna
she answered for me.
She gonna say the politically correct answer.
No, she's not.
I want to ask a woman what would happen if you got in the car with a guy on his first date, and as soon as you got in the car, he said, "Hey, I just want to let you know I only got $28 for tonight. I don't want you to spend any money. I only got $20. I don't want you to lift a finger."
But
I wonder what would they say?
Let's see if she's gonna answer.
Are they going? My mama?
She gonna answer me.
She gonna say the politically correct shit. If my mama answers the phone for this nigga, she's not. Do you have her new number?
Oh wait, do I? She had a new number?
Yeah.
This is the old number? 770-5000.
This fucking guy. Let me see it. Peas, mom. No, that's her old number. Let me try to ask.
Call her.
She gonna call back. If she don't answer, she gonna call back. I wanna ask this question. She gonna think something happened now, and she gonna blow us up. Damn. This is why I hope she answers, because she gonna think something happened. I'm gonna call the house phone. This just showing what our parents always do, y'all. Goes back to the old saying, our parents never answer the phone.
Never do, bro. bro.
Every time you call your mama, she don't answer the
bro.
freaking phone. She gonna
that.
think something happened that this nigga called and I called right after. She gonna think something happened. She gonna blow.
What is it? The old? You said it's the old number.
No, this is the new number that I'm calling.
Your message.
Okay, fuck it. We can't.
I'm gonna call the house. Damn, she gonna really think something happened. She really think something happened.
Darkness, everybody, darkness.
Oh, this is funny. If she don't answer, we'll just move on. Oh, that's funny.
She probably don't like you, bro.
I see. My mama does not love me, y'all. Look at this. Look at this shit.
Would you look at this?
Please leave a message after.
Wow.
It's alright. Hold on, let me text her and tell her. Talk to the people about what you think about these bougie hoes.
I don't know, bro. I don't know who thought $28 was enough. What if you're rich?
What if you're rich?
What if you're wealthy?
What about it?
Would it change?
What would what change?
This is according to whose standard? The general standard? What are we talking?
They just asking is $28 enough to take. This nigga always asking a million questions, bro. Fucking encyclopedia ass niggas. This nigga always want to know some shit.
What?
Look at Trixie. Look at Trixie. Look. Hey. Alright, yeah, that's all we got for that. Yeah, you bougie bitches. I know $28 isn't enough for you, but go to Applebee's. I don't even like Applebee's. I like Chili's. Chili's or Applebee's? I say Chili's.
Applebee's always fucking up some shit.
Were you there? No, that wasn't you.
Bro, me and Pete, we always used to go to Applebee's, bro. They always used to fuck some shit
up. I did not go anywhere with this nigga, bro. Don't believe. I did not go anywhere with this guy. Did not go to Applebee's with this guy. Here you go. Oh, yeah, I want to read some shit here.
Bro, I'll pull out the pictures, bro.
What pictures? Anybody got a fucking pictures of fucking Applebee's? Alright, somebody said this on Twitter. Y'all thought that the summer was wild? Wait till everybody walking around with a hoodie and a mask on and it's dark at 5 p.m.
Oh, shit.
I'll read that again. Y'all thought the summer was wild. Wait until everybody is walking around with a hoodie and a mask on and it's getting dark at 5 p.m. in the wintertime they're talking about. Somebody said this is actually a scary thought, especially for black males.
Yeah, damn. I don't know what to say, but I didn't even think about that, dog. I didn't even think about that. Y'all better protect yourself, man.
Please.
Don't. I'm telling you, don't be out here giving them a reason, man. Don't be out here giving them a reason. I can't even say that because people ain't giving them a reason and they still doing shit.
You know what niggas is gonna do? Niggas is gonna start robbing niggas, bro. Niggas is gonna start robbing people. Here she is.
Mommy.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, dog, we was just trying to ask you a question for the podcast.
Oh, what's the question?
It says, is $28 enough? No. The original question was, is $28 enough to take a woman on a date? And then my question was, say you got into a car with a guy and it was y'all first date and y'all sat down. As soon as you sat in the car, he was like, alright, I just want to let you know, I only have $28 for tonight. I don't want you to pay any money. I only have $28 for the whole night. What's your next move?
Don't do the politically correct answer, Ma.
Okay, well, me, if I like them, $28 that's nothing. We can go walk in the park and get some ice cream. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We can walk through the mall, we can window shop, $28, you can get whatever. It wouldn't be a big deal to me. So it just depends what type of woman it is. Because some women will be like, okay, time for me to salute.
What's the general consensus for women when you think when they approach this question?
He said, what's the general consensus for women that you think, for this question? What do you think the general consensus is to that question?
They out. Because they want to go to Red Lobster, and the lobster, the one meal costs $28, and yeah, you're going to find younger women like that.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what we pretty much said. Just wanted to hear your answer.
Yeah, I'd be like, that's okay, especially if I like you. I'm like, okay.
What if you don't like them? What if you don't like them?
If he's nice. I mean, for me to go out with him, it's something I like. Otherwise, I would have avoided going out with them. Would you
offer to pay? Would you say, even though I said, well, I don't want you to pay anything, would you still be like, no, I could pay something, it's okay?
Not on the first Not on the first day because you don't want to start that. Then you're like, oh, she got me. Because it's hard to flip that. Then he'd be like, what, we going to do Dutch today? It's like, okay, now, come on now. What you going to be the man or what?
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. That's what we're doing.
Hey, what's that name you used to call Pernell when he was small?
All right. Bye, Ma. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
This nigga is stupid. All right. So, yeah, that tweet, that's some scary shit. Going back to that tweet shit, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
y'all just be careful, man. Niggas is gonna start trying to rob niggas, bro. Cause it's gonna look normal for a nigga to have a hoodie on and a mask because we're gonna see a bunch of niggas with hoodies and masks on. Niggas gonna try to rob niggas.
I'm one of those rare people that still wear a hoodie in the summer just cause of my skin. Bitch, I do.
I know. I seen it. I seen it. All right, so we gonna get into what's trending. So yeah, that was all the fun for the episode, y'all. So
are you gonna patent this lemonade, or can I just take it?
No, shut the fuck. You don't even know what's in it.
I figured it out, bro.
Hot sauce, lettuce.
Damn hot sauce in here. Shut up.
Hot sauce, lettuce, thyme, rosemary, all type of shit is in that lemonade, nigga. All right, what's trending? Brandon's going first because I went first last week. What's trending?
I went first last week.
No, you didn't.
Damn it. A lot of my shit is correct.
Miami versus Milwaukee, game 1 starting right now. You Miami Heat haters, we got something for you.
CDC reverses COVID-19 guidance. Says the testing may not be needed after your exposure. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention quietly tweaked its guidance for COVID-19 testing on this past Monday, making a change that will result in fewer people being tested and hinder contact tracing efforts. It states that healthy people who have been exposed to COVID-19 do not necessarily need a test if they do not have any symptoms. I don't need to read the rest. I don't need to read the rest. What kind of shit is this, bro? Does this make any sense?
Is this shit even real now?
Is it real? Is it real? Trump, is it real?
Trump, fuck that nigga.
Is it real? I don't know, man.
That's funny.
It seems like they're changing shit.
There's been a lot of shit.
Months, bro.
There's been a lot of shit that you done came on here and said like that, like a lot of like back and forth, like contradicting shit that you. There's been
face
a lot
masks.
Of shit. Yeah.
This shit.
There's been a lot of shit.
You can't get it on surfaces because it won't cling. Like, come on, man. Like all this hype that y'all was doing a couple when it first off the jump, then y'all want to change it. Like, to be honest, I do question now.
You think maybe they're trying to trick people?
Of course they're trying. I think they're trying to trick people
to go and catch it.
Maybe. Because you never know, bro. It might be. Maybe initially it won't start off as population control, but maybe they can see that how they can use this to an advantage. I would imagine there's enough time that's allocated between the beginning of this to now for somebody to think about how they can use this as an advantage.
Yeah. When was it? March? How many months ago was that? Like
March, maybe February.
6. Yeah, about 5-6 months. Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
And if you don't think that's the case, then I'm sorry, but that's the way that people operate. That's the way that business operate. That's what smart, intelligent people would do, or people that want to take advantage of people who are,
Yeah, I'm not surprised though. It's nothing surprising.
University of Alabama. Hear this bullshit. 6 days after they reopened, 500 coronavirus cases. Over 500, bro.
That's a lot. I think there's been more.
A reported total of 566 coronavirus cases.
At one school.
At one school, yeah, University of Alabama. After the first week of August, class in August 19th.
Like I said when I was at UGA a couple weeks ago, bro. It was a lot of people, bro. There's a lot of people moving in for this semester, dog. Parents. A lot of people have masks on, granted, but still, it's just a lot of people that you're cramming into tight spaces in these small dorm rooms. This is a lot of fucking people. It's a lot of bullshit going on, bro. I mean, I can't talk. I just went out on Saturday to a lounge, so I guess I can't say much.
Wear a mask.
I mean, I had my mask on when I got there.
Garbage. Just garbage.
I mean, we sanitized the room and shit, but we took them off once all the people we knew were there. And like I said, they took our temperature at the door. I don't know if I said that. They took our temperature at the door twice because I went out. I had to go to the parking lot and down my fucking bottle. Come back in because I'm not paying no motherfucking. You know, bottle service was $120 in that motherfucker.
course, they don't make that.
Man, fuck that. $120 for bottle service.
All right. Did you see the update with Chauvin's case?
Who?
Floyd. Did you see the update with the case?
I had that written down. I think I was gonna give him the fuck you segment. Well, what he said.
Okay. Well, do you want me to wait to do this article then?
Yeah, about what he's saying that they need to throw it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, save that because
okay.
he will
Well,
get a big
that's
fuck you.
Because the other two articles are about what we was gonna talk about. So fuck it. Let's go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. So we doing good on time. All right.
Oh yeah.
So what do I have?
You doing good on time?
I got a 3-point lead. Miami up 3.
No one cares.
That's all I know. Okay, what I got? McDonald's to introduce spicy chicken McNuggets, new dipping sauce, and a new McFlurry. Oh my fucking god! Can you believe this?
That shit is actually going to be good.
Starting September 16th, spicy chicken nuggets will be available at all McDonald's locations throughout the United States, but for a limited time only, Mr. DeJoy.
When they always say that they want to see how the product does as far as selling goes, and then release it into a menu.
Made with the same white meat chicken that folks love now, the spicy chicken McNuggets are breaded in a tempura coating that has a bit of cayenne and chili pepper. According to the press release, it appears that Mickey D's is really trying to do an upgrade. The company is also releasing a new sauce for the first time in 3 years. The mighty hot sauce is coming with that heat, baby. That's what it says.
That's what it says?
Baby.
We do, baby.
It's reported that the sauce will contain a little razzle-dazzle of spicy chilies and crushed red pepper flakes.
Razzle-dazzle? Is that an ingredient I can get at Walmart?
This is the first time we've introduced a new flavor of our classic chicken McNuggets in the United States ever since they came to the menus in 1983. As our customers have been asking for spicy chicken McNuggets for some time now, we couldn't think of a better time to bring them to our menu.
Who the fuck invented this word, razzle-dazzle?
If we can't wait.
Imagine a bitch twerking on you and you're like, oh yeah, put that razzle-dazzle on me.
I'm gonna cream. Put that razzle dazzle on me till I cream. Me, Ryan, and Brandon have this conversation. I be fucking joking.
Nah, bro.
Damn, nigga, it was just 4-4. What the fuck happened?
He be saying it. Yeah, trash.
So I was saying, nigga, we up. I'm just saying.
About 1.
This is 12, like 2 down. But we be having this argument. I was playing because I was saying like, what if a nigga like said like, oh, I'm about to cream instead of saying I'm about to come or I'm about to nut. If a nigga said I'm about to cream,
nah,
that's weird.
He be saying that.
I do not be telling my girl I'm about to cream.
Because when he said it, he would be looking at me like,
I'm gonna cream. I would never say no shit like
He'd
that.
He'd be like, hey, do you say that? He'll side eye me real quick.
Last thing they said, we can't wait for McNuggets fans to get a taste of these new spices.
I actually like their nuggets though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not a big fan of their nuggets. Who has the best nuggets? Burger King used to back in the day.
Yeah,
Burger King used to have the best nuggets way back in the day. Wendy's?
Wendy's house.
I've never even had.
Who has better nuggets?
I've never had their spicy nuggets. I've never had the spicy ones.
You gotta get it fresh, bro, because them just be.
I don't like Wendy's like that. I'm not a big fan of Wendy's.
I like the nuggets, bro.
I'm not a huge Wendy's fan at all.
Who got better nuggets then?
Who has the best nuggets? That's a good question.
There's only a certain amount of people that sell nuggets.
It might be McDonald. Yeah, it might be McDonald. You gotta have barbecue sauce though. I want to try that new hot sauce.
Nah, I'm one of them people that don't eat this shit with any sauce, bro. I don't. Sweet and sour, maybe.
That shit's probably good. I knew I fucking heard something. Let me turn this fucking TV down. I can hear it.
What's the McFlurry flavor? Tell us.
They didn't even say it.
Oh, they didn't. What if it's Popeye's chicken flavor? Would you get it?
I'll be there. I'll fucking be there. I don't want to hit this
sick. This guy love him some damn Popeyes.
All right, I got another fast food story.
You fit the stereotype of an African American male.
Yo.
This guy.
Speaking of chicken, good segue, Brandon. KFC suspends its finger licking good slogan due to COVID-19. Companies say it doesn't feel quite right.
It doesn't feel quite right. Y'all stood in Burma and grilled wings.
That, bro. If y'all remember the grilled wings from KFC, the grilled hot wings, bro. That was the best shit KFC ever had. Me and Brandon talk about this shit all the time because we used to work there. Bro, that was literally the best shit them niggas had.
They had a lot of shit back in the day that I don't know why they took away that it was actually pretty good. Because they would have been, if they would have kept up that level, they would have been able to compete, believe it or not, with Popeyes.
Seems like they needed us. Seems like when we left KFC, that's when it all went downhill. So, especially you. This nigga, he used to cook the chicken.
No, I didn't.
You know all the fucking secret herbs and spices. Alright. KFC has decided to make a very significant change to his brand after 64 years. This nigga tried to say he wasn't the cook at KFC. I just realized what he said. He tried to say he wasn't the cook. Oh, you was back there, nigga. In response to concerns surrounding COVID-19, KFC has officially decided to suspend its long-running finger-licking goods. CNN reports KFC is attempting to do its part in the ongoing fight against COVID-19 by suspending its company's slogan. KFC has used the popular slogan, finger-licking good, for the past 64 years, but that has now come to an end. KFC doesn't believe that encouraging customers to lick their fingers while eating is the best thing to do as the coronavirus pandemic continues to occur worldwide.
Worldwide. What are they gonna put now? Come eat our shit? Come eat this bullshit?
The decision comes several months after health officials recommended everyone stop touching their faces to help stop the spread of COVID-19 in a statement, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so there's...
Yo, what I'm trying to figure out, Pete, who's going up in these places licking their fucking fingers after they eat?
I do.
Shut the fuck
nigga,
up.
when I eat chicken, I be like... Nigga, who doesn't do that? You don't do that?
I don't do that.
Then you're weird.
How?
And you're the weird minority of people that don't.
I don't fucking lick my fucking fingers, P.
So what about when you eat Doritos?
Oh yeah, do that when it's that, yeah.
But not chicken.
Because it's Doritos.
But you got chicken grease on your hand.
I'm not
finna lick your fingers right now. Nigga, the fuck around.
I'm not trying to go there for the fucking chicken grease, bro. I'm going there to taste the chicken. If I don't know chicken,
but you're eating grease, we eat the chicken, and it's on. And you remember, you know, like when you got little crumbs on your hands and shit.
What?
And you like, you don't do that. You got little crumbs on your fingers and shit. You don't do that.
Yo, move on, bro. What's the next thing, bro? Let's do this.
All right.
Let's do this.
Saw this interesting stat. Why is his eye like that?
It's just how people's eyes is sometimes. My eyes are like that sometimes.
Oh damn.
What?
I fucking lost this bet to Ryan. Oh, this. I gotta text this nigga.
What?
Damn, I owe this nigga $20. Oh, what the fuck? I gotta text this nigga right now.
Don't he owe you $100?
No, nigga don't owe me no fucking $100.
Oh yeah.
Luka Doncic did not win Most Improved Player, y'all. Brandon Ingram won. Wow, this nigga Ryan's finna. Oh, this nigga's finna laugh at me. Damn it, that's some bullshit. All right, next thing I got. This report says Jeff Bezos is now worth almost $200 billion. I'm not trying to pocket watch this nigga. I just thought that this fun fact that they put was pretty interesting. They said Jeff Bezos is up $200 billion. Fun fact: if someone gave you $1 billion and you spent $1,000 every day, you would be spending for about 2,740 years before you got to $0. Again, if someone gave you $1 billion and you spent $1,000 every day, you would be spending for about 2,740 years before you got to $0.
Rich forever, bro.
It's a lot of money.
I don't even know how to go down that line, bro. His kids. Oh, always gonna be wealthy, bro. But hey, man. That's a lot of wealth, man. Don't sigh, bro. People probably gonna be doing that when we be talking about us one day. They will be doing that.
That's a long time, dog. Would you spend $1,000 a day? Is that reasonable? Yeah, you probably wouldn't even spend $2,000 a day.
What the fuck am I spend $1,000 on?
A day.
Taking a flight? Yeah, you probably could.
You could, but still, you wouldn't go broke for 2,740 years.
You could technically spend more than 1,000, and you wouldn't go past that timeline.
Jesus Christ. So his kids. I
just said that.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear that.
Why are you copying me?
I didn't even hear you say
that.
Why are you copying me? Wow, I didn't hear this thing say that. Alright. Bella Thorne, former Disney star Bella Thorne, she broke a record on OnlyFans after earning $1 million on her first day on the adult subscription service. The 22-year-old actress is the first content creator on the platform to earn that much money in only 24 hours. A lot of bitches are mad at her. I'm not gonna say, but a lot of women are mad at her because
you already said it.
OnlyFans. Nigga, she was charging niggas like $200 to see her shit, bro.
That's not her fault. They paid it. You simp motherfuckers. Yes.
And now OnlyFans has changed the rules because she made so much money that where you can only charge like $50 for like some shit. You can't charge more than $50. You have to charge $50, and she charged $200 a picture. And you niggas was giving porno is free. I don't know how many times you gotta have this conversation. Porno is free, and let me show you which bro. She's not that fine, Brandon. She's not that fine.
She was on Disney Channel or something. That's what she was from.
I don't remember her being on Disney Channel. I mean, she's a pretty girl, but I'm not paying $200.
How she look? Oh yeah, she's pretty for a foot.
Yeah. I'm not paying $200 to see this girl. Oh yeah, and it wasn't even a naked picture. She finesse niggas.
Get the fuck.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it wasn't even.
Y'all some shit.
It wasn't even no naked picture. She finesse niggas, bro.
Yo, I hope none of y'all listen to this podcast pay for that, because if you did, bro, you need to go ahead and unsubscribe.
She said that she was doing it for some type of test for a movie or some shit like that. It was a test. This is what she said.
It was a test to see how much money she could fucking finesse all y'all simp ass.
But $1 million in 24 hours. That's ridiculous. And
that's
then she didn't even get naked, bro. She's pretty. She's pretty. Let me go on Instagram. No, I'm not going to Instagram. But yeah, that's all I got for that. What I got next? All right. Is this the good shit? No, this ain't the good shit. All right. Well, this is good. 2 black-owned banks merged together to become the largest black bank in the U.S. with over $1 billion in assets. 2 black-controlled banks have come together for the betterment of the black community. The merger will create the nation's largest black-owned bank with a combined total of $1 billion in assets, according to CNN. City First Bank and Broadway Federal Bank announced that they were merging on Wednesday. The new combined institution will strengthen our position and will help drive both sustainable economic growth and social returns. We envision building stronger profitability and creating a multiplier effect of capital availability for our customers and for the communities we serve.
I'm gonna wait to see about this.
The City First president and CEO Brian Urlacher. This nigga always got to see about some black nigga shit. 2 banks have been working for their first deal for over a year. We are going to do this deal because it made sense and because it would deliver additional resources for our communities. That's it.
I don't know, man.
This nigga always got to question a black man.
I don't know. You know that's not true. If we're talking about a bank, the purpose of the bank is to make to allow people to come there and deposit all that.
Huh? Nah, speak up. You talking about black niggas, speak up.
Bitch, the purpose of the bank wouldn't be to give back to the community or anything like that. So I find it hard to believe that is their main...
Oh, that's their goal.
That is their main prerogative to do that. Just because when you think of people that operate this kind of thing, you don't think of that kind of stuff. I could be wrong, but I'm going to wait and see. I'm going to see what they're going to actually implement as far as that goes into the black community. If not, just pushing it to be one entity to allow African American people just to bring their money there because they distrust white-owned big branches, thus increasing the amount of clients that they work with and whatnot.
So, what did they say? Our new combined institution will strengthen our position and will help drive both sustainable economic growth and social returns.
How though?
They didn't say how. I'd rather them try.
Stimulate economic what?
Economic growth. To help drive sustainable economic growth and social returns. We envision building a stronger profitability and creating a multiplier effect of capital availability for our customers and for the communities we serve.
Unless they've taken it. Okay, so technically, if they've merged together, all their branches are under one conglomerate. So now, I mean, I guess I don't know when we think about as far as I'm giving back to the community. If you're just saying by increasing the amount of clients that you're gonna have come to the bank, that's not really. How does that really help a community? Because I don't have to go to 2 different black-owned banks.
They didn't say that though.
That's what I'm interpreting it as. I'm kind of reading in between the lines here.
See, you can't always do that for black niggas. Why don't you just give black niggas a chance? And just
I'm giving them a chance. I'm giving her a chance. But I'm not saying... This is what I'm saying.
Listen.
For you people that think that companies, places, individuals do stuff for the betterment of other people just off the jump, just like that, you're delusional. Okay? I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm not saying that. You have to look at all of the factors. be aware. These companies promoting brands and all that kind of stuff, yes, it is a plus, but is it the prerogative to get more customers in their store for a certain demographic so they can increase their revenue? Or is it really for the people to, you know, to have them shop there more? Or is it just to increase their bottom line? That's how you have to look at it. You can't just look at everything being positive or anything like that. That's how I look at shit. I'm not negative. That's not how it is. I look at shit subjectively, because at the end of the day, somebody with more money than you, a lot of people now, their sense of good is skewed. The sense of good is skewed. Period.
Damn.
That's just how it is. That's just what I think. Not everybody's gonna be here. And do you think a lot of the general consensus of people are gonna, if they found a fucking $50,000 line that wasn't theirs, that they would give it back? No, they would keep it.
But you speak highly. You speak a lot about you wanting to give back to people.
Because I'm different, bro. Period.
Well, I'm saying that if you're telling people,
they haven't demonstrated that. They haven't. I don't see that.
So
nowadays.
if people come at you,
I don't see that.
So if people come at you saying the same thing, then you can't get mad.
I can't. That's true. But guess what? At the end of the day, my actions will speak. That's cool. I don't really care.
So let these niggas' actions speak.
That's what I said.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we're gonna see. That's why I said we're gonna see and let it play out what social change or what kind of economic change they can stimulate, and we'll see.
Okay.
And we'll see, and we'll measure up. If it is, then that's fine. I'm not doing what the fuck. I'm not saying like, oh, off the jump, this is what it is. Wait and see.
You want to eat this too? It's fucking good, right? All right. Is that all I got? No, I got one more. I got one more. No, I don't. You forgot, so I thought you would have seen this shit too, but I'm gonna get to that later. I thought you would have seen this. All right. I want to send prayers and condolences to anyone that was affected by Hurricane Laura. It made landfall some days ago near Louisiana. It made landfall in the United States as a Category 4 storm. It says it downgraded to Category 2. The storm was much stronger than Katrina was. It says the storm, which was stronger than Katrina was, is expected to bring up to 18 inches of rain and cause flooding in many areas. So I want to say anyone that was affected by Hurricane Laura, I send prayers and condolences to every single person. Hopefully you guys are working together to keep everybody safe and keep everybody okay and help out that situation. I know there's not really much you can do about Mother Nature, but I just hope everybody got together and stay strong during this fucking shit right here, man. I hope a lot of people evacuated, because a lot of people, you know, they stay.
A lot of people stay.
Got a lot too much pride and just stay there and deal with it. But
well, it's not even that. Not too much pride. A lot of people, they have everything that they have there where they live, bro.
That's true. Too.
It's hard to leave where you only know.
That's true too. That's true. All right, I got two things that aren't being talked about.
Oh yeah, two things.
Yeah,
okay.
Two things that aren't really being talked about that I think should be talked about. One, Keke Palmer. She was the first black woman in history to host the VMAs since 1987.
Damn.
The last woman of color that co-hosted the VMAs was downtown Julie Brown in 1986-87, before Keke was ever even born. This is before we were born.
That's a cool last name. Downtown
Julie Brown.
Julie Brown.
I don't even know who the fuck that is. But yeah, nobody of color has hosted the VMAs since 1986 and 87.
Salute to you, Keke.
So salute to Keke Palmer. I think it was last night. I didn't see. I didn't watch it. I'm not watching the VMAs. But that's crazy. Yeah. But I'm not surprised. This is what the MTV's Video Music. I'm not surprised. MTV is white people, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised. What I got next? This was the news right here that I can't believe it's not being talked about enough. Nearly 40 children have been rescued during a Georgia sex trafficking ring bust. Almost 40 child victims are now safe after being rescued during a sex trafficking bust in Georgia that involved both state and federal agents. Authorities named the bust Operation Not Forgotten, which covered 20 counties in Georgia around Metro Atlanta, according to WSB-TV. For 2 weeks, agents searched northern and central Georgia for missing and exploited children, and a total of 39 children were found. U.S. Marshal Service Director Donald Washington said that authorities feared the children were already or potential victims of sex trafficking. These missing children were considered to be some of the most at risk and challenging recovery cases in the area based on the indications of high risk factors such as victimization of child sex trafficking, child exploitation, sexual abuse, physical abuse, and medical or mental health conditions. Our children were located at... I didn't even get to read the rest. I'm going to play
this is cumulative, though. This is not in one area.
Yes, what they said. 20 different counties. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to play this little video here of them talking about it. Is it connected?
That's fucking crazy, man. Protect your kids, man. And even if...
Fuck, bitch.
Damn.
More than 24 children are now safe. They were all part of a sex trafficking bust involving state and federal agents. And if you think this is not happening where you live, this bust was across 20 counties, right around the metro area. Channel 2's Gwinnett County Bureau Chief Tony Thomas joins us now live with the results. Tony.
Jovita, the U.S. Marshals usually focus on finding the hardest to catch criminals, but over the last couple of weeks, they've been focusing on children. Some, they say, hiding in plain sight, others being hidden by others. Director of the U.S. Marshals Service in town today saying finding these kids more important to him than finding the criminals.
We can look to the remoteness of the location.
For 2 weeks, U.S. Marshals, fugitive hunters, and other agencies scoured north and middle Georgia.
We'll try to get you something.
Looking for missing and exploited children. Marshal Service Director Donald Washington says in all, 26 endangered children were recovered.
More than 2.
That's insane. Like Brandon said, protect your kids.
But then that goes into saying that sometimes that you're just not with them all the time, bro. You're just not.
Bro, I can't even imagine my kid being missing and then they find them and then I found out my kid's been in the sex trafficking ring.
Bro,
I want to. Oh my god.
I'd wanna, or you'd probably ultimately do it. Shit.
Yeah, but then I end up going to jail. So that's a would you rather.
That I was just about to say that.
Yeah, that's a fucking would you rather.
I'm going to jail.
That's tough. That's a tough one, man. But yeah, protect your kids, man. This is closer than I know a lot of our listeners are in our area.
Well, then so keep in mind that I'm not saying it shouldn't be a surprise, but Georgia, as far as trafficking,
it happens a lot. Yeah, it happens a lot. It definitely happens a lot. So yeah, man.
Protect your kids, man. Just teach them what to look out for. Better yet, man, teach them how to turn them hands. To be honest.
Well, even if you teach a kid how to fight, a lot of kids can't fucking overpower a grown adult. Yeah. It's just not gonna happen 9 times out of 10. But yeah, so that's all we got for what's trending. We're gonna get into the entertainment segment. Before we get into Chadwick Boseman, Toonami. You remember Toonami?
Toonami. What the fuck?
They actually put out a Black Lives Matter speech. The little robot dude.
Did they?
And aired it. I'm gonna play it.
I thought Toonami wasn't around anymore.
There's been a lot of talk. There's been a lot of talk about race lately. I don't see color. Racism isn't real anymore. All lives matter. These words are actually harmful and steer away from the bigger issue. Racism still exists. Discrimination toward people of color still exists.
Have you actually done it? Have you been able to overcome hatred?
It's up to all of us to recognize that and take action.
The decisions you make and the actions that follow are a reflection of who you are.
If you're thinking, maybe, but not me, you got some truth to uncover.
But if you open your eyes and let go of the hate, you will see the truth.
If you're thinking, this isn't why I watch Toonami, think again. Think about how you can fight against injustice.
All of us together, standing and fighting as one.
Think about how you can be a part of an honest conversation about racism. Because Black Lives matter and will always matter.
Shout out to Toonami.
This is the last place I would have thought that would have ever did that. The last thing I ever would have thought.
Almost 6,000 dislikes. You already know people in here going off in these fucking comments. Yeah, it's got 10,000 likes but almost 6,000 dislikes. You know, a lot of people in here talking shit. I'm not even gonna read these comments, but yeah, shout out Toonami for that. I wanted to play that. Shout out Toonami for doing that because they did not have to do that. I stopped watching Toonami years ago, of course, but still, like Brandon said, that was surprising to see that they did that. But shout out to them, man. Whoever put that together, shout out to y'all. It was a good message. I don't think they said anything in there that was wrong. Everything was a good message. So yeah, man. The biggest breaking news of the week. I don't even know what day this was, man. What was this? August 28th. So on Friday night, I was scrolling my phone on Instagram and saw that Chadwick Boseman, the actor, he passed away at 43 years old, and it was revealed that he passed away after a 4-year fight with colon cancer that he never publicly said that he was fighting. This is the Black Panther. Played Jackie Robinson in the movie 42, I believe. Played James Brown. I was watching that James Brown movie the other day, pieces of it. Played James Brown. This was shocking. This was really shocking. His family, and I think his family put out a statement, and this is how everyone found out. They said, "It is with immeasurable grief that we confirm the passing of Chadwick Boseman." They put it on his Twitter. Chadwick was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer in 2016 and battled with it these last 4 years as it progressed to stage 4. A true fighter, Chadwick persevered through it all and brought you many of the films that you have come to love so much, from Marshall to The Five Bloods, August Wilson's Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and several more. All were filmed during and between countless surgeries and chemotherapy. This nigga never complained. This nigga never bitched. This nigga never said anything. He never told the public any of this. It was an honor It was an honor of his career to bring King T'Challa to life in Black Panther. He died in his home with his wife and his family by his side. The family thanks you for your love and prayers and asks that you continue to respect their privacy during their difficult time. 2 other weird things that happened. He actually passed away on the date of the birthday of Jack Kirby, who is one of the creators of the Black Panther. Jack Kirby was born on August 28, 1917. He died in 94. But it was his birthday that Chadwick Boseman passed, which is a weird coincidence. And I saw that somebody was saying he also died on Jackie Robinson Day, which was I just said he played in the movie 42. And I looked it up, and they said that Jackie Robinson Day is April 15th, but the MLB actually changed it before, and they changed it to August 28th to celebrate that day. So the MLB actually celebrated it on August 28th. So it was Jackie Robinson Day on August 28th for the MLB.
That's crazy.
So he passed away on Jackie Robinson Day that the MLB celebrated, and on the birthday of Jack Kirby, one of the creators of the Black Panther.
That's crazy.
And like I said, this man made all these movies, didn't complain. I saw my cousin was telling me that there was a video or like pictures of him on IG of him, like did you see he was like really skinny?
Yeah, I saw.
But I never even saw that before this happened.
I never saw it either.
But people were making fun of him when that happened. Like people were making fun of his weight loss. My cousin said he thought he was just losing weight for a movie.
Yeah, that's what I would have assumed.
But yeah, man, this is Jamil Hill, formerly, she used to be at ESPN. She said Chadwick was diagnosed with colon cancer 4 years ago, per reports. During that time, he gave us Civil War, Marshall, Black Panther, Infinity War, Endgame, 21 Bridges, and The Five Bloods. I never heard of The Five Bloods.
So interesting.
Lord only knows what he was going through on a daily basis. Somebody tweeted and said, Black men suffering in silence is a pain that is way too common. So yeah, me and Brandon here, we both want to say rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther. We lost a Black Panther and Black Mama in the same fucking year.
It's crazy.
LeBron was talking about that the other day. So rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman, 43 years old. Brandon was saying he didn't even know he was 43. I didn't know his age either.
Yo, Black don't crack for real. I really thought this man was like late 20s. I'm not even gonna lie. I did not know he was
43 years old.
43 years old, bro. I thought, for real, I'm telling you, bro, I thought he was like late 20s. I was like, damn.
August 28th was also the day Dr. Martin Luther King led the March on Washington, and Branch Rickey meets with Jackie Robinson to discuss future in the big leagues. So Jackie Robinson had a meeting to discuss his future in the big leagues that day too. So, man, it's kind of weird. When you think
about it, bro, it's just a lot more sad than somebody. I'm not gonna say this. It's a lot more sad than a lot of people. A different death in the celebrity world, because when you look at the roles that he was playing, and you think about this has only been for the X amount of years for his life. Mm-hmm. Past how many years has it been for?
Yeah.
In his past couple of years that he's filmed all these movies, and all these roles that he's been playing, these influential people. Imagine if he had another 10.
Right, yeah, that's true.
He probably would have been up there, if not up there now, because I haven't seen other movies.
Yeah.
With pretty notable actors.
Yeah, that's
to be
fact.
playing people like this, like are we saying like Malcolm X movie and all that kind of shit, all those like other like roles that are pivotal as far as history goes,
to like civil rights and shit like that. Yeah, civil rights.
And it seems like he might have just because I'd imagine, not that I would imagine, he's selecting a role based on his interest, and you try out and do all that stuff. So for him to be doing this consecutively shows kind of a little in depth about how his character is.
Yeah, and where his mind is at as a person. Yeah.
And
because even watching that James Brown movie the other night, because they had it on.
Yeah.
I was blown away. I'm like, yo, this nigga is really like, he seemed like that's the point of acting. He seemed like a completely different person. Like he really seemed like James Brown. I didn't even know he did that good acting, doing James Brown.
And I like Black Panther. It seemed like he was very proud.
Yeah, first black superhero. I think that shit.
And that right there, that I don't know what. I think a lot of fans they don't want them to recast it, but
yeah, Black Panther 2 is supposed to come 2022.
I don't know how I feel because I don't know, man. Because I don't know how I want them to. They're saying just end the trilogy there, and I don't think that's a good idea because him being in that position and playing that role, I feel like that right there, it was cut short too quick because it's such a pivotal point. Because if we can introduce Chadwick here, this can lead the way into introducing a lot more black superheroes, because that's how it should be. Not everybody fucking white.
Yeah.
You need to start introducing people of like different ethnicities and races and stuff like that as far as this goes. And I think that's what Stan Lee wanted, So
yeah. That's fact.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Condolences and prayers to his family. Yeah. Definitely showed that he was a fucking fighter, dog. Definitely showed that he was a fighter.
To go through that and not complain once or hear anything about it once in media.
And just seeing the Twitter videos that are going around of him. There's one video I saw of him reading people's stories about people that passed away from cancer. This was 2 years ago, and he almost broke down crying.
Yeah.
And now it makes more sense to why that triggered him so, like why he was so emotional, and that triggered him because he had cancer and didn't even say it then.
Yeah.
Because that could have been the time to say it when he was reading people's stories about how they passed away from cancer. He could have said it then, and he didn't say it.
I hope you rest up, man.
Yeah, man. It's unfortunate that this happened. This is a tough year, man.
You're a young dude, bro. I just hope you rest up.
Fuck 2020, man. This is a tough year. I got a couple more RIPs to give out later when we get into sports, but this is a tough year, man. This is a really, really fucking tough year, and that's where we will end the entertainment segment. Again, rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, 43 years old, gone but not forgotten. And as far as the Black Panther 2 thing, I think that they will try to CGI him into the movie. I don't know if they started filming it, but I do think that they're gonna attempt to try to do that. I think that's what they're gonna do. And I'd rather that than they pick somebody else. I'd rather them try to CGI him into the movie than they pick somebody else.
Yeah, I'll say the same.
I'd say that.
I think just discontinued it in general. I think that I don't think that's the last choice.
That's not a good idea.
I don't think that.
For the reason that you said, because that's opening the doors for more black people to play superheroes.
Yeah.
And all that. Yeah. So I agree with that.
If anything, it needs to happen like as soon as we can. Like.
Yeah. Rest in peace, brother. Rest in peace. We're gonna get into the fuck you segment now. I didn't even have this one written down, but Brandon tried to bring it up as far as Derek Chauvin earlier. So we're giving Derek Chauvin, who was the murderer, one of the murderers of George Floyd, the main murderer of George Floyd, and what state was that in? Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Minnesota? Yeah. The report reads, Derek Chauvin reportedly asked a judge to dismiss his case for the death of George Floyd. I don't know if you have any more to add on to this.
You fucking scrub.
What?
Oh no, I was talking to Chauvin, bro.
Oh. Derek Chauvin now wants all charges against him dismissed. In recent court documents filed on his behalf by his attorneys, Derek Chauvin is asking a judge to dismiss the several felony counts against him regarding George Floyd's untimely death. CNN reports disgraced former police officer Derek Chauvin has asked a judge to formally dismiss the murder charges against him in the May death of George Floyd. According to official court documents, one of Chauvin's attorneys states, there is not probable cause to support charges of second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and second-degree manslaughter. Additionally, Derek Chauvin also wants the county attorney's office disqualified in part because of what his attorney called an inappropriate pretrial publicity campaign, according to the court filing. Meanwhile, the other 3 former officers involved in George Floyd's death also previously filed motions to dismiss the charges against them as well. So nobody just wants to be held accountable for anything that happened to George Floyd.
I think a part of that is left out because the prosecutors, what they're getting at is that they're not listing his force on George Floyd's neck as cause of death. They're listing overdose on fentanyl. Fentanyl.
I think it's fentanyl.
Fentanyl, in order to blaming that as his cause of death. So that's a reason why as well that they're trying to motion to dismiss. Which, you know what? I mean, you'd have to expect this because they're attorneys. They're gonna try to do this kind of shit and win no matter what. But I think ultimately what's gonna happen is the other 3 are going to get dismissed. I feel like the other 3 are going to get dismissed. I don't think he's going to get off. I would hope not. And even if he did get off, I don't think anything, to be honest, I don't really think anything would probably happen to him, bro, because look at George Zimmerman. As many people hate him, was there really any, he's still living, is there any justice for Trayvon, you know?
He's not getting off. I don't think he's getting off for this.
Even if he does, you know, I don't think he's getting off for this. But I think for the other 3 officers, I think they're going to get off. I think they're going to get dismissed. That's what I see happening. Is it a separate attorney for all of them, or is it the same?
Well, as far as the charges, are the charges the same?
No. Well, that too. No, they wouldn't be charged as manslaughter.
No, it can't be.
It would be negligence.
Yeah, or something like that. It can't be the same charges as Derek Chauvin. Because Derek Chauvin actually...
But is it the same lawyer that is representing them?
Oh, I don't know. I have no idea. as far as the lawyer and all that type of shit. But I'm giving Derek Chauvin fuck you segment for the audacity to even ask the judge to dismiss the case. Like, nobody wants to be held accountable for any of this shit that they doing. Nobody wants to be held accountable. Like, everybody just wants the shit dismissed. No. Something has to happen. Somebody has to go to jail for killing this man on video in broad daylight. You're not dismissing the fucking case. You're not dismissing the case. It's not happening.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's not fucking happening. I got 2 more fuck yous. Reports were going out after. I'm gonna get into Jacob Blake after this. I got 2 more segments, and then we'll 2 more things to talk about, and then we'll get into Jacob Blake after all this fuck you shit. Reports were going out. The Jacob Blake incident happened in, is it Kenosha, Wisconsin?
Kenosha.
Says, according to reports, 2 people are dead and 1 person was injured last night. Because we talked about it last week. There was protests going on after Jacob Blake's shooting. Thank God he survived. The individuals who were killed and injured last night are said to have been shot by a group of armed men who were allegedly trying to protect the gas station. Police, I don't even think that's all the way true. I think it was this fuck nigga I'm about to talk about. Police are currently looking for the men. It's not men. It's 1 man. It might have been more people that were walking around with guns, but I think
they're grouped as militiamen.
Looking for men suspected of the shooting. The prosecutors at security camera footage captured the incident around 11:45 p.m. Then it came out a shooter has been arrested after killing 2 people and injuring a 3rd person. His name is Kyle Rittenhouse, and he's getting the fuck you segment from the Insensitive podcast today. He was arrested for homicide after killing 2 people and injuring another in Kenosha, Wisconsin, during protests for the shooting of Jacob Blake. Videos came out of Kyle Rittenhouse walking around with an assault rifle. This motherfucker shot and killed people. This motherfucker shot, and he's 17 years old. I don't give a fuck that he's 17 years old. I'm still giving him the fuck. I don't give a fuck about his age. He could have been 12 years old. I wouldn't give him the fuck you segment. Last night was another night of protests in Kenosha, Wisconsin, as residents protested in support of Jacob Blake after he was shot several times in the back by officers. As we previously reported, a man with a large gun was seen on video fatally shooting protesters. There's a video on Twitter of him shooting people. And he managed to get past the police We're going to talk about that in a second. The man who was being referred to as a vigilante has been identified as 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse. Reports.
Are you reading the article right now?
Yeah, that he was captured by the police.
Just read it out real quick.
And saying he is now facing homicide charges as he was arrested in Illinois. I don't even think he's from Wisconsin from shit that I saw. He's not even from Wisconsin. Court records show he was booked for first-degree homicide for the Kenosha shooting. This is the next thing here. There is a video. This is on video. Kyle Rittenhouse walked right past police officers after fatally shooting 2 people during the protest of Jacob Blake. According to TMZ, it says the same thing. Video footage shows the man carrying a large gun, and as protesters attempt to stop him in his tracks, the man falls to the ground and begins to shoot. He reportedly had already shot one person in the stomach just a few blocks away. The man gets up and proceeds to run towards the protest where police are heavily present. Despite the man holding the large gun, police vehicles drive right past him. As people in the crowd pointed to Kyle, they literally drove right past this white kid with a fucking gun. They drove right past this nigga, dog. 17-year-old Illinois, he's an Illinois resident in fucking Wisconsin, killing people. He has been arrested and charged by police for first-degree murder after allegedly, we talked about that. Kyle Rittenhouse of Illinois was charged. I'm trying to see if there's anything different because I got a bunch of reports here. Police made their arrest on Wednesday after a suspect allegedly fled Wisconsin for his home state following the shooting. Did you see that, brother? The police drove right past.
It's funny that I heard you. It's funny that you mentioned that he walked right past the police. I'm gonna tell you this. Mm-hmm. There's a video circulating on social media, right? Mm-hmm. The police force of that area, Wisconsin, right? Mm-hmm. They were shown in the video with the militiaman that he was with, Rittenhouse.
Mm-hmm. Rittenhouse, yeah.
It was shown in the video that the militia that he was with, so to speak, right? Mm-hmm. You know, because that was the purpose of being there. They're part of a militia group.
So he didn't go there by himself. He went with a couple more people. But
they're claiming that they don't know who he is. They're claiming that he doesn't know. That they don't know who he is. Now they're doing that to shift the responsibility. Mm-hmm. Like he doesn't have anything to do with it. But a whole bunch of militiamen, and in the video, the cops were going up to the militiamen like, "Yeah, we appreciate everything that you're doing," and they're white males, you know, essentially. And taking the law upon their own upon their own command. Right. They're not police enforcers. They're not in law enforcement. They're not certified to do all this shit. They're just people armed with guns. That's it. Taking upon, and you have officers giving them pretty much explicit, you know, congratulatory, you know, remarks and saying, you know, we wouldn't know where we would be without you guys and all that shit. It says it in the video, dog. And the militia group is claiming not to now have responsibility or affiliation with this guy, even though he was affiliated with them doing all this shit.
Not surprised.
So,
but you saw the video where they drove right past him?
No, I didn't see that.
It's on video, and people are pointing to him. It's on video. Damn. This is what Shannon Sharp from Skip and Shannon's Undisputed said about that. Fiddle play.
See the 17-year-old that went out there with the long gun last night and killed 2 people? Yeah. They walked right by the police. Right. For me, it's hard for me to understand that you feel more threatened by my black skin than a 17-year-old with an AR-15. Let that sink in. My black skin and a white kid with a rifle in the street, and you're more threatened by my skin
than a 17-year-old with a gun.
What did he say?
No, that was pretty much it. Come on, B.
No, I want to know what he said.
That's what he said.
No, I'm talking about Shannon.
No, that was Shannon.
Yeah, but I'm saying who he was speaking.
He's talking to Skips. They didn't show. They didn't have. I thought you were saying something else. My bad. But yeah, they didn't show Skips what Skip said. I want to know what Skip said.
That's what I'm saying.
They didn't show Skips what Skip said. I was just playing that just to make a point of what Shannon Sharp said.
And that's so true. People are afraid of you because of your skin color, bro. Because you're different. Just know that people are afraid of us because we have a different skin color. They're afraid of accepting you, and even if they won't care if, even if you're a good person deep down, they don't care. They don't care if you have kids. They don't care if you know anything that you've done in your past. They don't care. What they see is automatically when they associate a person of color. It's not even just black, any color.
That tweet earlier, boy, about the shit in the wintertime with us with the hoodie and mask on. A lot of people's not thinking about that, dog.
Just be careful, man. I don't know how to tell you. I can't only tell you be careful, but
oh man,
it's not really the words really be careful it's not really gonna help, because a lot of people are trying to be careful and still shit getting fucked up, you know.
His name was Anthony Huber. He was 26 years old when he was shot dead at the Black Lives Matter protest in Kenosha when he tried to protect other protesters by taking down an armed white militia member who opened fire and in the end killed 2, including him. Anthony Huber was, according to his partner, the smartest, kind, and loving man she ever knew. He was also a talented skater. He leaves behind his partner and a stepdaughter. Huber died because he decided to use his voice and stand up for a cause that meant something and protect others. Rest in power. This is a white man. This is him.
Damn.
This is one of the people that Kyle Fuckboy killed.
Bro, I think there was somebody was conducting an interview with one of the people that were that was almost a victim, and apparently they saw Rittenhouse or somebody on the roof aiming to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
He was walking towards his car and cutting through a parking lot,
mm-hmm.
and the dude had a sniper rifle, and now it assumed this is Rittenhouse
mm-hmm.
that he's talking about. And the guy, the black male, he put his hands up and like, man, I'm just walking to my car. And then I guess he took the gun off of him, and then he shot someone else. He actually shot someone else. So I may think this is a witness to one of those killings.
Yeah.
Because this is I think an interview he did. I gotta look up the article again.
Bro, they drove right past this motherfucker, bro. This is what the New York Times posted about Kyle Rittenhouse. Suspected teen gunman Kyle Rittenhouse spotted cleaning Kenosha graffiti before the shooting.
Suspected? What?
Suspected teen gunman Kyle Rittenhouse spotted cleaning Kenosha graffiti before shooting. This is what New York Times posted. You want to know what they posted about Jacob Blake? Same New York Post. Jacob Blake had a knife in his car when he was shot by the police. This is the same people. This is the same news outlet.
Yeah. That bias is real.
Somebody said Dylan Roof joined 9 church members for Bible study. Then he murdered them. Remember that?
Yeah.
Kyle Rittenhouse charged with multiple felonies, including 2 counts of murder. We know that. Let me read all his charges. I'm not going to read that whole article. First-degree reckless homicide, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, first-degree intentional homicide, attempted first-degree intentional homicide, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, and possession of a dangerous weapon, misdemeanor.
What do you think this is going to
They're going to fucking find... I was just going to say, they're going to fucking find a way to twist this shit. What?
That's not what I mean. Where do you think this is going to go?
What? Was for him?
You think we're going to have a civil war? I think so.
I don't know.
I think it's getting to that point.
I have no idea.
I think
that's what a lot of people were... Yeah, a lot of people are saying that same thing. A lot of people echoing that same sentiment.
Bro. I don't want it to see that, but I think...
But I want to say this too. They're gonna find a way to spin this motherfucker to get off.
Of course they are.
They're gonna try to find a way for this motherfucker to get off this shit.
I bet you it'd be the first thing that they'll bring up is his age.
That I was just thinking that as I was reading the charges, because I'm like, well, he's 17, so what the fuck are they gonna do? This man killed 2 people.
Try to get him tried in juvenile and not get sentenced as an adult.
That's what they're gonna try to flip this shit somehow, bro.
Or have him plead the holy grail of pleas, insanity.
Yeah, there you go. You hit it right on it. If this was a black man walking down the street with an AR-15 after he killed 2 people, he would have been dead. When the police drove by, he would have been dead. Rightfully so. If they would have killed him, I wouldn't have made an excuse.
I don't even think the police would have came, bro. Somebody else would have shot him.
If it was a black man?
Yeah. Somebody else would have shot him, bro.
This is fucking terrible, dog. This is fucking terrible. My last fuck you before we move on to some more about Jacob Blake is going to former NFL. I could have saved this with sports, but I'm going to do it now. This is former NFL linebacker for the Chicago Bears, Brian Urlacher. He went to his Instagram and said this. Brett Favre played the Monday Night Football game the day his dad died, threw 4 touchdowns in the first half, and was a legend for playing in the face of adversity. NBA players are boycotting the playoffs because a dude reached for a knife wanted on felony sexual assault warrant was shot by the police. Brett Favre played the Monday Night Football game the day his dad died, threw 4 touchdowns in the first half, and was a legend for playing in the face of adversity. NBA players are boycotting the playoffs because a dude reaching for a knife wanted on felony sexual assault warrant was shot by the police. Who the fuck said he's reaching for a knife? Yeah, his knife was in his car. We learned that later. Apparently. You saw that, right? That they said the knife was in his car? Apparently.
It still doesn't justify.
The fuck are you talking about, Brian?
I am going to say this. By him going to the car, so much fucking
What the fuck is Brian Urlacher talking about?
This situation here is the exact same situation as,
Arbery?
No, bro.
Floyd, Arbery.
Fucking with Wendy's parking lot.
Oh, Ray Sharp Brooks.
This is the exact same situation because this is actually a little bit worse because he was going toward the car, and if they did see a knife, then you can't be running away from the cops if they're fucking. But shooting him 7 times and not let him go, and you've already deemed that he's not a part of any of this situation. He's just trying to defuse. That right there oversees all of that kind of shit right there.
I don't believe he was going to his car to get a knife, like people are trying to spin.
Well, what I'm saying is, they'll take it. They
yeah.
take it as that kind of shit. You just can't jump and do that kind of shit.
I don't think his intention was to go to the
car. I don't think so either.
With his kids in the car, and these niggas got guns.
Yeah.
The fuck you gonna do with a knife?
I doubt he would be that fucking stupid.
With everything fucking going on?
Yeah, he wouldn't be that dumb.
The Bears put out this statement. They said the social media post in no way reflects the values or opinions of the Chicago Bears organization. This is back to Brian Urlacher. The Bears have distanced themselves from Brian Urlacher after he posted racially insensitive response on Instagram to the police shooting of Jacob Blake. This nigga's talking about Brett Favre playing when his fucking dad died, which, yeah, that's adversity, but nigga, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
That's a different class of adversity, bro. That's not there's 2 different situations there. 2 completely different situations.
Somebody said the fact that the cops felt confident enough to shoot an unarmed man 7 times in the back after watching 3 months of protests tells you everything you need to know about cops. This goes back to what I said last week when I said, what in your right mind makes you think that it's going to be just okay to just shoot another black man with everything that's going on right now? What makes you think that that's going to go well? What makes you think that? You said they said that is all you need to know about cop shit like that. That is true. With everything going on, these niggas just shot this nigga in the back 7 times. Here's another story here, and then we'll get into Jacob Blake. Authorities say a white man reloaded a gun after misfire to kill unarmed black panhandler in Baton Rouge. Authorities are sharing sinister details about the 24-year-old white man who shot and killed a black unarmed panhandler over the weekend in Baton Rouge. Jace Boyd was seated in his car Saturday night outside of a Trader Joe's grocery store when he was approached by 61-year-old Danny Buckley, who asked him for money. Boyd initially turned Buckley away, but got out of his car moments later when he saw Buckley approach 2 young white women. Boyd fatally shot Buckley, who was unarmed, but only after Boyd reloaded his gun after misfiring, took aim, and fired again, according to a police report released by Baton Rouge officials. Now, keep in mind, Baton Rouge police questioned Boyd and let him go home after they They questioned him and let him go home before they reached out to the public for help in finding him after obtaining a warrant. Okay, so yeah, he just killed this man for no reason.
To be honest, bro, I'm not I'm like I think I'm past the point of like being surprised anymore, bro. No new article can come up, bro, and I would be surprised. Bro.
I feel you.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That's what I'm saying. I feel you.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Mr. Danny Buckley, 61 years old, was killed by a 24-year-old white man here in Baton Rouge. He was disabled, was panhandling, and Jace Boyd killed him. His son is hurt, his family is hurt, and they have to lay him to rest. So rest in peace to Danny Buckley, 61 years old, killed for absolutely no reason. Just asking somebody for money. We've all been in that situation. We've all been approached by a panhandler asking for money. There's no reason to shoot somebody and kill somebody. And he missed. Damn, reloaded his gun and shot him again. Rest in peace to Danny Buckley, like I said. So now we're going to get into Jacob Blake. We talked about this last week, everything that's been going on in Kenosha, Wisconsin. He was reportedly paralyzed. We learned this after he was reportedly paralyzed from the waist down after being shot in the back 7 times. After breaking up a domestic dispute Sunday evening, tried to enter the vehicle after police arrived on the scene. The officer that shot Jacob Blake has been identified as Rustin Sheshki. The Wisconsin officer who shot Jacob Blake has been identified as 70. I thought he said 70. As a 7-year veteran of Kenosha Police, the State Department of Justice said no charges were announced, and the State Department of Investigation will continue to investigate. The uncle of Jacob Blake says his children are traumatized and seeking professional help after witnessing their father being shot by Kenosha police. As we previously reported, Jacob's father revealed he is paralyzed from the waist down, and his uncle is now speaking out about the concern from Jacob's children. According to TMZ, Jacob's uncle, Justin Blake, spoke with them to reveal that Jacob's 3 children are in desperate need of professional help after seeing their father get shot by the police 7 times. They were in the car. Let me remind people of that, because a lot of people may say that they might just be saying this, but they were in the car, and these are young kids. They were literally in the back seat. He was on the driver's side being shot. The family is reportedly seeking professional help in the form of a therapist or a team of therapists. Justin also reveals that the children have yet to visit their father because it would be too traumatic. Damn. So they haven't even gone to the hospital to see him yet. Damn, bro. I don't know if that's still true, but when this report came out, that's what's going on. Damn. Check this out. Jacob Blake was reportedly handcuffed to his hospital bed. According to reports, Jacob Blake, this was at the time, is currently handcuffed to his hospital bed despite being paralyzed from the waist down after Wisconsin police shot him 7 times. Blake's father was said to be outraged when visiting his son yesterday and found him handcuffed. After questioning why his son was in cuffs, he was yet to receive any answers on why. Why do they have him handcuffed to his bed? He's paralyzed. Where the fuck is he gonna go? And he's paralyzed from the waist fucking. Where he gonna get up and go? Even if he wanted to get up and go somewhere, where the fuck he gonna go? And he paralyzed from the waist down. He ain't do shit. Then after that came out, Jacob Blake is no longer handcuffed to his hospital bed. His attorney confirms. Confirmed he's no longer handcuffed to the hospital bed. Sergeant David Wright of Kenosha County. I'm trying to see if there's anything important. He has felony warrants for his arrest from crimes he committed prior to the shooting incidents. Of course. The warrants have since been vacated. The fuck these niggas talking about, bro?
They always bring that shit up.
The fuck are these niggas talking about, dog?
Always bring that shit up, bro.
Donald Trump was scheduled to visit Kenosha, Wisconsin, despite the governor, Tony Evers, asking him to reconsider his visit. According to CNN, in the letter, Evers said, "I am concerned your presence will only hinder our healing." This is the Donald Trump. "I am concerned your presence will only delay our work to overcome diversion and move, forward together. It is our job as elected officials to lead by example and to be a claiming presence for the people we know are hurting, mourning, and trying to cope with trauma. Now is not the time for divisiveness. I thank you." Tony Evers, the governor of Wisconsin. Nigga, they don't even fucking want the president to come visit the fucking city. That's how much of a bitch ass, fuck ass nigga Donald Trump is. They don't even want this nigga to come to the city. What support, nigga? Fuck your support. That's pretty much what the fucking governor's saying. We don't got no time for divisiveness.
It's funny you bring him up, bro, because the lead is closing.
Oh,
it's closer now, bro.
For Trump?
It is a closer race.
Oh, for Trump and Biden?
Yeah, it is a closer race, bro. So there are people who support him, bro.
Yeah,
there are people who support this dude.
Yeah, that's why he's here now. However, despite his plea for Trump to stay away, White House Deputy Press Secretary Judd Deary released a statement on Sunday and said that Trump is still planning to make his visit. Said the White House is humbled by the outreach of individuals from Kenosha who have welcomed the president's visit. Man, fuck that nigga, bro. Don't nobody want you up there. You don't even give a fuck about Jacob Blake. You don't give a fuck. We know. Do you think he gives a fuck about Jacob Blake? Fuck no.
Come on now.
There have only been, this is the last thing before we move on. There have only been 12 days in 2020 where police did not kill someone. That's all I want to say. That's the last thing I want to say. And this is data from January 1st to August 2020. No, I'm sorry. January 1st, 2020 to August 22nd, 2020. There have only been 12 days out of the year where police did not kill someone. Condolences and prayers and strength to Jacob Blake. Hopefully that he's not permanently paralyzed from the waist down. Hopefully, even if the doctors are saying that he is, hopefully he fights it, because that happens a lot. Doctors say some shit and then it comes out like that fucking book. And they said his fucking son was never gonna hear again.
Yeah.
Doctors say shit all the time. Niggas beat the odds, bro. So hopefully Jacob Blake will beat the odds. Condolences and prayers to his family, his kids. Because even though people may be saying, well, they may just be saying that to make it sound bad, bro. He got shot in front of his kids, bro. In front of his young 3 children. Why do you not think a kid would be traumatized by seeing their father almost killed in front of them? Let's be real, people. Let's stop acting like fucking everything is just about, y'all, they just trying to... No, what they finna fucking do is fucking spin this Kyle Rittenhouse. That's what they finna do. This nigga killed 2 people, bro. And injured another nigga. This nigga shot and killed a white dude. They finna flip that fucking story. Don't try to flip this fucking... Don't try to say that we trying to flip this shit. These fucking kids they witnessed their dad being shot in front of them, dog.
They gonna find some way.
That's all we got for that, man. Again, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Again, condolences, prayers, Jacob Blake. Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace, Ahmaud Arbery. Rest in peace, Breonna Taylor. Rest in peace, George Floyd. Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin. Rest in peace, Michael Brown. And the list goes on and on, sadly. But that's all we got for that. So we're going to get into sports real quick. We're going to talk about the protesting thing in a minute. Let me give the quick NFL news before we get into all this NBA shit. The Jacksonville Jaguars, they have waived their running back Leonard Fournette. They made the announcement on Monday, less than 2 weeks before the start of the season. He's had a lot of back and forth with the Jaguars organization. I'm going to get to the Jaguars in a minute, but he tweeted after the Jaguars traded their defensive end. I don't even know how to say this nigga's name. How do you say this nigga's name? Yannick Ngakoue.
Goku.
Mr. Goku?
Mr. Goku.
Okay. Well, yeah, they traded him to the Minnesota Vikings, and Leonard Fournette congratulated him for being traded from the Jaguars while he's still on the team. He was the former number 4 overall pick. So y'all remember the 2017 Jaguars that were 1 game away from the Super Bowl? For niggas that remember, these niggas were 1 game away from the Super Bowl in 2017. They played the Patriots in the AFC Championship. Let's go through the list here of niggas that were on the team, where they're at now. AJ Boye traded to the Broncos. Jalen Ramsey traded to the Rams. The dude I just said, Goku, traded to the Vikings. Calais Campbell signed with the Ravens. M. Jackson signed with the Eagles. Allen Robinson signed with the Bears. Blake Bortles signed with the Rams. Fournette cut. All these niggas are gone. What the fuck are y'all doing, Jacksonville?
Not winning a Super
Bowl. The fuck are y'all niggas doing down there? The fuck are y'all niggas doing? Them niggas had a defense that year too. What the fuck are y'all niggas doing, dog? Y'all niggas down there tweaking. What I got next? The Seahawks player, that's the rookie that snuck in the woman to the hotel room, he has responded with a statement.
Well, that was a while ago, bro. You been late.
Oh, you seeing the statement?
No, I'm saying that was a big while ago that it happened, bro.
After taking time to reflect, and for those that don't remember, we talked about this. This is the rookie.
Here we go. This funny shit now.
His name is Kima Severand. He snuck in a girl to the team hotel. He was cut by the team.
She was fine.
It's fucked up. After taking time to reflect and really consider the seriousness of my actions, I have tried to find the appropriate words to apologize to all of those affected by my poor decision and my immaturity. I don't think he really affected anybody. I think everybody was just laughing. I don't think he really affected anybody that much. I privately apologize to Coach Pete Carroll, John Schneider, and the entire Seahawks organization. I violated team rules, which would be unacceptable in normal times, but absolutely inexcusable now during a pandemic. I understand my lapse in judgment not only put myself at risk, but also put my teammates and the organization at risk. Oh, that's true. That is true. Thankfully, no one else was affected by my actions. I want everyone to know that I am truly sorry. I hold myself accountable, and I'm ready to move forward. I want to make sure this one mistake will not define me, and I will continue training harder than ever to continue pursuing my dreams of playing in the National Football League. I guess. This nigga finna fall asleep. He ain't want to hear none of that bullshit.
I mean, I guess, bro. I mean, he just saying what you would know he would say. You know
what you would have said. Nah. I was trying to fuck.
Damn.
That's what you was gonna say. I was trying to fuck. All right. So that's all the NFL news. Nobody gives a fuck, dude. You didn't really. I understand what he's saying about because I mean, they ain't no telling this girl could have had COVID. You snuck this girl in. Everybody gets COVID. Ain't no telling. I mean, that didn't happen, but that's something that could have happened. They cut this nigga. I think he'll be back.
Did they cut him?
Yeah, he got cut when this shit happened.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they cut that nigga. He was a rookie. He didn't even play yet. He was a rookie. Yeah, that's all we got for NFL news. So we don't get into the NBA shit. This boycotting shit, and I'll give a little playoff shit real quick. Give my RIPs at the end, then we'll close out. So, the other day, I don't even remember what day this fucking shit was, but Game 5, Milwaukee Bucks, Orlando Magic. It was coming out that the Milwaukee Bucks were gonna maybe boycott the game. Milwaukee is in Wisconsin. This is the home state of where the shooting of, and this is for the shooting of Jacob Blake, who, thank God, wasn't killed. But again, another black man shot by the police in broad daylight on video camera. Then it also came out that the Raptors and Celtics were thinking about boycotting Game 1 of the Eastern semifinals after the shooting of Jacob Blake. Thunder and Rockets, they also boycotted the game. So they were thinking about it, and then the fucking Milwaukee Bucks, they did not come out for Game 5. Orlando Magic was out there on the court. Milwaukee didn't come out. They stayed in the locker room. They had NBA officials come in there and talk to them about what they were going to do, and they went and decided that they weren't going to play the game because of what happened to Jacob Blake. This is crazy right here. Did you see this? August 26, 2016, Colin Kaepernick sings for the anthem. August 26, 2020, NBA players boycott. The exact same day, 4 years later.
That's fucking crazy.
The exact same day, 4 years later. Once the Milwaukee Bucks did that, it was pretty much a domino effect. I already knew all the rest of the games were going to be canceled. And the NBA, they invited all the players at the bubble to join an 8 p.m. meeting there at the bubble to discuss how to proceed from the boycotts. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I first saw that they were doing this, I ain't going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you what I thought. I thought what a lot of other people thought. Like, what the fuck is this doing? What is boycotting the game gonna do? This is my thoughts. What the fuck is y'all not playing an NBA playoff game gonna help this man who's fighting for his life in Wisconsin gonna do? Did you feel that same way?
I felt the exact same way. It's not gonna do nothing. What is the outcome to this? I'm not saying this because I want y'all to play. I'm saying what did you think was going to happen? You think they're gonna be like, oh, you know what? Damn, they're not playing the NBA, another fucking playoff game. Let's stop shooting black people. You think that's what they're gonna say?
What I've learned is that why they did it is because they wanted the owners of their team to take action. Which a lot of these, the NBA is the ones that put the Black Lives Matter on the court. The NBA is the ones that have been highly vocal about the Black Lives Matter. It's the NBA, not the NBA owners. LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Chris Paul, whoever else, they wanted the owners to step up and do something about what the fuck is going on. Like I said, these are my initial thoughts of what I was like, what is this gonna do? This ain't gonna do nothing. Just play fucking basketball. But now thinking about it, just hearing LeBron speak and just other players speak, you gotta think about it in their shoes. Especially for someone like LeBron, who is active in his community, very active in his community. He's done a lot for the city of Akron and niggas all over the country. Nigga, this is a constant thing. How the fuck am I gonna go out and play basketball when my brothers and sisters are getting shot and killed on video every fucking day? What energy in me am I gonna have to go give to a fucking game of basketball when niggas is out here getting shot? That's what they're saying. Why would I go out here and shoot a fucking basketball when there was a fucking kid that got shot a black kid got shot in the fucking park for no fucking reason by the fucking police? Why am I gonna go out here and play basketball when this is happening in the country? Why? That's what they're thinking.
Why play any sports? Why anybody from any sports play their sport? And
MLB canceled their games. The WNBA, shout out to the WNBA. They fucking came out with shirts and warm-ups with 7 holes in the back of their shirts.
Damn.
WNBA postponed their games. NBA postponed their games. MLB postponed their games all that same day. It wasn't just basketball.
This stuff is not new news from when the NBA decided to come back.
It's not, but it's still happening.
I understand that, but it wouldn't have stopped happening. Is what I'm trying to bring up. It wouldn't have stopped happening if you.
But they would hope that it would have stopped happening.
It wouldn't. Why would you think it wouldn't? Why would you?
Because we want the shit to stop.
I understand that, but why would you think it's just gonna stop? Just
because
like
niggas got to think optimistic and not just think it's just gonna keep.
I understand what you're saying. I get it.
Well, I'm telling you, that's why. That's why.
That's overselling it. These people don't care. They don't. The change has to happen, but by agreeing to go in here and play that instead of focusing, I'm not saying it's your job to focus on it. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if you really believe in something, believe in it 100%. As in, like, really take the initiative to fully be in the community, step up against this. Because if that's really how they're feeling,
they did that.
If that's really how they're feeling, then there's more that can be done.
But they did that, and they can't leave the bubble right now.
Well, they can't. I mean, they've agreed to go there and play. Did they not?
Yeah, a lot of them did.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't go back in time and think. There's no way that if I was in that position, I would think by me doing this is just automatically going to stop. If I was in that position, I would think.
But that's not why they did it, Brandon. They didn't do it as in, we're going to do this and this shit is going to stop.
Because they want it reformed at that point.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I know that for a fact that it's not going to happen right then and there. If anything, at that point, I think it's going to get worse.
No, they don't want the U.S. and the government to reform anything. That's not what they're fighting. They were fighting for their owners to do some shit because these niggas ain't doing nothing.
You can't force people to do something that they clearly don't want to do. Because at the end of the
that's
day,
what they're trying to see. That's why they did it, because they wanted to see what they were going to do.
At the end of the day, people would try to save face.
Yeah,
you think all those people at the staff and all the people at the arena and stuff like that all believe in this cause?
No, they don't. No, that's true. So. They don't. But they did it as a stand to, what the fuck y'all niggas gonna do? Does Kyrie Irving deserve an apology? Because Kyrie didn't go to the bubble for this reason.
For this reason?
He did not go to the bubble. This is his quote from June. I don't support going into Orlando. I'm not with the systematic racism and the bullshit. I'm willing to give up everything I have for social reform.
Okay, but now taking that into consideration, will any of these other NBA players do that?
No, some of them won't. Everyone's not going to do that.
Some of them, or a great majority of them?
Some of them are not going to do that, but that doesn't mean that they don't care.
Some of them, or a great majority of them?
I'm not going to. I don't know. You don't even know. So we can't even say, because
I would say a majority of these people would not do that.
But we don't know that.
Bro.
We don't know that. That's not a fact.
You seriously believe you're going to sit here and believe that a majority of these...
I'm not saying that. I'm saying we don't even know. Bro. That's all I'm saying. We don't know. It's not a fact that majority of these niggas ain't going to do the same shit Kyrie do. That's not a fact. Because we don't know. Came out later that night. Lakers and Clippers have voted to not continue the NBA season. LeBron James walked out of the players' meeting. The Clippers and Lakers follow him walking out the meeting. That was another thing. I'm like, well, LeBron, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you just walking out the meeting? I don't know what the fuck happened. I wasn't there. Says, despite the Clippers and Lakers voting to cancel the season, a majority of other teams voted to continue the season. LeBron James walked out of the meeting. Seems pretty clear the Lakers and Clippers are making a unified statement. Owners need to give them a reason to play, or the season must continue without both LA teams. There was visible frustration with the Bucks on how they carried out the strike today without coordinating a plan with other teams. As some in tonight's meeting wanted to hear the Bucks' explanation, this was the night of, for making an abrupt decision independent of rest of the teams to boycott games, Boston's Jaylen Brown essentially said that the Bucks did not have to explain themselves and he fully support what they did today. Do you agree with that? Did the Bucks need to explain themselves to the other teams of why they fucking were the... I mean, they were the first game, so they did.
No. They didn't need to explain. It should be given.
The Clippers and Lakers voting on perhaps not continuing with the season was considered more of a polling than a final vote. So I had to take a step back and say what a lot of these niggas may be thinking. Like I said, especially niggas like LeBron. And like I said, it goes down to... Nigga, that's some depressing shit, dog. All this shit, we lose a lot of energy even talking about all this shit every week on this podcast. So just imagine niggas that's out there actually in the community, actually doing shit like LeBron and seeing this shit all the time. Nigga, you don't want to fucking play no damn basketball? Granted, it's weird because now we go on to the next day. Players have decided to resume the playoffs. Literally the next day. So I tried to play devil's advocate of what my initial thoughts were to, okay, maybe these niggas make it. They don't want to play basketball with all this bullshit going on. No, who wants to go out and play basketball with this shit going on? Then the next day, NBA decides to resume the playoffs. It was reported that Barack Obama advised LeBron and Chris Paul and a group of players to continue the season to use this opportunity for desired change. They also said Michael Jordan, he talked to the players there. And they got a couple commitments from the NBA and the NBA Players Association to resume the playoffs. So this is what the NBA threw in. Establish a social justice coalition featuring reps from players, coaches, and governors. Convert team arenas into voting locations for 2020 general elections. So this has happened now. So every team arena, all 30 NBA teams have been turned into voting locations for the election. Create advertising spots in playoff games that promote civil engagement in local and national elections. Now, honestly, if you ask me, none of this stuff is like, okay, yeah, that's enough to me. Let's resume the season, to me. The voting locations, that's cool and all, but honestly, to me, that's not a reason to just go and fucking...
What would you have wanted?
I don't know what Barack Obama said. I don't fucking know. Because I don't even know what these niggas want. I don't know. I don't even know what they want. They just wanted these niggas to do something. They wanted the owners to do something. I don't know what I would have wanted.
This is how I see it, bro. There's no point. If I was in their position, I get what you're saying about them looking at it to see what the team owners would do. Me deciding to go into the bubble, whatever, and play these games. Me thinking this stuff would stop or be reformed or anything like that, I wouldn't really think about that, to be honest with you. I'd think about it more so like this stuff would ramp up and all of this stuff that we've suffered through in these past couple months, this stuff is not just going to stop. Because guess what? Slavery is still going on. All this oppression that people are still suffering all over. We're still suffering to 2020 in this fucking day. There's no way in fucking hell, no way that all of this shit, there would be such a drastic change in these next couple months that will cause my mind to be any different. I see what you're saying about the coaches and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, you can't force them to
owners.
You can't force somebody to feel some type of way about something if they're not in your shoes. Even if they do agree with your cause. So say we have a Caucasian person, right? Even if they do agree with the cause, the oppression that people are experiencing, like that, do they really truly know how it feels to be in our shoes?
No.
They don't. They don't know. That emphasis is not placed on it. They don't know.
So my question now is, what were they supposed to do?
I don't know, man.
In your opinion, what were they supposed to do?
To be honest, I think if they made a unified stance like Kyrie did, that really...
To just not play at all?
To not play at all? Like that, I think that would have probably did something, bro.
I don't know what Obama told them. I don't know what Michael Jordan told them.
Like, can you imagine if all of them decided not to fucking play? Can you imagine? I don't know what the fuck would have happened, bro.
It seemed like a lot of people thought that the season was over. I thought the season was over. I thought it was over. And then when it said that the Lakers and the Clippers, the two best teams in the bubble, didn't want the season, I was like, oh, it's over with. I thought it was over. But I don't know what Obama said to LeBron and Chris Paul. I don't know what Michael Jordan said. I don't know what happened in the meeting. We don't know what all happened in the meeting. We're just given the information that was given to us. But it had to be something significant to let these niggas change their mind in less than 24 hours. It had to be something significant. These little 3 things that I read, that wasn't it to me. The voting locations for 2020 into the arenas, establish a social justice coalition featuring reps from players, coaches, and governors, create advertising spots in playoff games that promote civil engagement in local and national elections. I mean, yeah, it's something great. Thank you for that. But that wasn't... That alone, if it's just that, that's not keeping me like, okay, you know what, let's just keep the season going. That's it.
I don't understand why it wasn't just canceled in general, bro. That's kind of my point, bro. if this is such a great purpose right now, where everybody,
the NBA ain't gonna cancel shit.
Listen. If this is such a purpose that this is so vital for a lot of people, it's just not throughout the world, especially if you're outspoken in the community. Why even play right now? There's something that needs to be more focused on right now. Why even play any sports right now? Is it because they don't have a choice? Is it because, what's the reason?
No, they ain't got a choice, but I think that they
Do
feel
they really
like,
have a choice though?
Yeah, because if they didn't want to play, they wouldn't play. I don't think, because if LeBron says he gone, it's over with. But I think a lot of them may be comfortable with what they're doing in the community, because Dame Lillard's out there in fucking Portland doing some shit. A lot of these niggas have been out there even before the bubble started, and them niggas, a lot of them niggas was out there. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, LeBron, a lot of niggas was out there doing shit.
Yeah.
So when they got time for NBA to come back, and niggas, they missed basketball. That shit was in March.
Yeah.
And we just now coming back in August. The fuck happened? The season just came back in August. So a lot of them niggas, they wanted to go back and play basketball. And yeah, shit was going on, but there wasn't an incident like this that happened, like Jacob Blake out. Like this happened while these niggas was in the bubble. Yeah, we were still fighting for niggas is still fighting for justice for Breonna Taylor and all that. LeBron, one of them people too. But I'm thinking that there was such a lapse in what like was going on, like shootings, that when the bubble started, Kyrie said, "Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going." A lot of people, and I think Ryan, I asked on here if I was like, is Kyrie just bitching, or is he? And I think me and Ryan said that Kyrie was bitching, and now everything he wanted is almost what happened for these niggas not to play. So yeah, Kyrie, I apologize for saying, because if I did say, I don't know, I think I did say that Kyrie was bitching. I'm pretty sure I did say that on here, but if I didn't, either way, I think I felt that. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. This is a weird year. This is really weird. I don't know. I thought the shit was over.
No, I don't think it's a weird year. I think it's just a lot of realization of going on. That's what
I mean, like weird with everybody who died and the fucking this NBA shit, this fucking season getting canceled, all sports being canceled, then coming back, and then these niggas in a fucking bubble, and then this shit happens. Shit's just weird shit, bro. It's just weird shit. I would get into Giannis, but I don't give a fuck about Giannis right now. He won Defensive Player of the Year. Did he deserve it over Anthony Davis or Rudy Gobert? Who knows? That's up for debate. Did he deserve MVP last year?
Oh, Rudy Gobert was on the ballot there?
Yeah, for Defensive Player. Did he deserve MVP last year?
He had to play like that for fucking almost taking out the league.
Yeah, he is Defensive Player of the Year, right? Did Giannis deserve MVP last year over James Harden? It's up for debate. So that's two very...
Damn, bro. I wonder if he is Defensive Player of the Year because he almost took out everybody in the league.
No, they gave it to Giannis.
But I'm saying he was on the ballot.
Because that nigga plays defense. He plays defense. That's fucking funny.
Defense on the front line doing this bullshit.
That's 2 awards 2 years in a row that Giannis might have got awards that he didn't really deserve. MVP last year and Defensive Player. I would have given it to Anthony Davis this year. I think I gave my prediction. Rest in peace. So former Portland Trailblazer Cliff Robinson, he died on Saturday at the age of 53 years old. They're saying that he passed away after a year-long battle with lymphoma. He passed away Saturday. This is former Blazers player Cliff Robertson. Blazers aren't the only team he played for, but that was his prominent role on that team, was with the Blazers. And also this happened today. Former legendary Georgetown coach John Thompson, he passed away today at the age of 78. I don't think they have given a reason or not a reason. Yeah, a reason for his passing. They haven't given out a reason for his passing quite yet. He was the first African-American black head coach to win a national championship in college.
That's cool.
So he's passed away today. He coached players such as Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning, Dikembe Mutombo, and Allen Iverson. He is the first, like I said, first black head coach to win the D1 basketball championship, 84. Most wins in Georgetown coaching history with 596. He coached 27 seasons, 27 tournament appearances, 3 Final Fours, 33 Big East tournament wins, 3-time Coach of the Year for the Big East. Basketball Hall of Fame in 1999. He coached 26 NBA future draft picks, 8 selected in the first round, and 2 were number 1 overall picks.
Damn, bro.
So true. Yeah, so rest in peace, John Thompson.
Rest in peace.
Again, I lost my bet to Ryan. Brandon Ingram wins the Most Improved Player of the Year award. It's fuck nigga Ryan, boy. Is that it? Something else happened. I had something else. Oh, Allen Iverson said something. That's what it was. Allen Iverson said
what he said about the coach.
Yeah, I gotta go to his Instagram. This is the last thing we got, and then we will close out. He gave a he was very emotional during his Hall of Fame speech, Allen Iverson, because the coach is right behind him. He said, "Thanks for saving my life, coach. I'm going to miss you, but I'm sure that you were looking down on us with a big smile. I would give anything for just one more phone call from you to only hear you say, 'Hey, motherfucker.' Then we would talk about everything except basketball. May you always rest in paradise where there is no pain or suffering. I will always see your face in my mind, hoping that I made you proud. Your prodigal son, Hoyer for life." Rest in peace, John Thompson. Rest in peace, Cliff Robinson. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace, not rest in peace, but condolences and prayers and strength to Jacob Blake. Thank God it's not a rest in peace for Jacob Blake. And that is all we have for episode 59. People, good shit, bro. I don't even know what song I should even play for this one. I don't know. Fucked up shit going on. This is episode 59. Again, make sure y'all like and subscribe. We are on YouTube every Wednesday. Let's lighten the mood up a little bit. Some Wayne.